Warning: this podcast may contain adult content or language. It also might contain content that could be seen from others as uncomfortable or upsetting due to personal reasons. If that is the case, then please proceed with caution or stop the video, as we at the table are comfortable in most circumstances. This is a safety blanket meant for all individuals watching these episodes, as it is unclear what story content will be displayed. Hope you enjoy the story.
Great God's War roll call!
Zacchaeus.
I am Zacchaeus Fells, the tiefling druid who likes to make terrible decisions.
Rex Burr, the human of the fire, who likes to sneak away.
Gopher, the human barbarian rogue that is a drunkard.
Randall, the human who's getting ready to turn in his party to the authorities.
Jacqueline Ash River, the tiefling sorceress who I don't know what to say about me. Go on the next guy.
And I am Lila Hopkins, the elven bard who likes getting laid and make bad plans.
And I'm the DM of this ragtag group of terrible decision makers.
This train wreck.
And welcome to Miss Road Adventures, where the players make plans and horribly execute them. In the last episode, from what I can remember at least, we grabbed the dragon spear, we went to go take a bath, and went to go shopping. And now we're back at the tavern, debating on making a heist or buying items like good people.
Yeah, that is essentially what ended up happening. All of last episode was bathing and shopping, and lore gathering. They also gathered a bit of some information about the prisoners of the Obsidian Mines, as well as essentially a ruined cave where people were screaming or never came out of.
And a small attack from both.
And Waterdeep was attacked with a small minor explosive a while back. Anyways, yeah, I put down well because I started on that page, and I was like, oh yeah, back the book, gotta flip over. Anyways, we're just gonna go right into it. So you guys are still kind of just talking about whether or not you're gonna steal from this shop or leave or buy things.
My arm is still outstretched towards
How much gold is everything?
Threw Moonshadow at it.
Go ahead and just roll to attack, I suppose.
It rolls a
Don't add your proficiency. Just add your dex.
It costs about $575 in total for everything.
11, yeah, that's good miss. So you just throw it, kind of just hits off its peck. It just shoots
So
off
what was
its
the
head.
price of the rapier and the goggles?
The goggles and rapier combined
$575.
would cost, $575. Because the goggles were $400.
Yep.
So that's what we want.
Well, the goggles a night and the rapier.
Mm-hmm.
So you're willing to throw in 40.
All I have, because I want the rapier.
How much is everyone willing to throw in?
I don't have money. as I'm getting up to go pick up my
Your
weapon.
Moonshadow.
I'm assuming it's only me and Ryder throwing money. It seems like I don't know how much you have, but majority of us doesn't have that much money.
Yeah, Zacchaeus, you have what, 19 gold?
Yeah.
19 gold, yes sir.
Keep your 19 gold, save it for yourself.
That's 21
So are you willing to put anything into this to get him his rapier or him his goggles?
I'll put in 100 gold.
How much are you gonna throw in because you want the goggles?
I want to throw 100 for the goggles, but just the goggles alone, so that's only 240.
That's only 1/4 of the goggles, though. And especially if you
know.
want to be the one to use it.
Yeah, I'm being the one using it, so, but I want to save my money for better gear too later in the future.
Well, it sounds like we need a heist.
You sure you want to talk about that? Because we have two justice people here.
I wish I had the spell silence this blast
Right.
for murder.
How about if anything, I think we should just buy the rapier.
I'm in for that.
Honestly, the goggles are too much.
The goggles.
Yeah, it would help you in battle.
It would.
but-
It would. Yeah, it would make him much more worthwhile.
So how
when
much-
you have a lot of other things at your disposal as well already.
That's true.
Honestly,
So-
I would like to. If I could, I would help Rex get the goggle.
Thank you.
But I would say only the rapier because it's cheaper.
Yeah, it's only 175. How many magic items do you have?
Just the Mariner's Armor and the DOS loot.
DOS loot, Mariner's
And-
Armor,
and,
Essence of Life.
Yeah.
You can't
I
have
think
them.
Jinx has the most
Magic
magical
weapon's not
items
tunable.
than all of us.
I'm only attuned to 2 things.
Oh no, it's a +1 to that.
Yeah, it's just a plus.
There are
I think
some
you have
that
the
are.
most magical items than all of us.
Are you counting Krellin's filter?
Yeah.
Then I have as much as he does.
2.
3.
3.
Oh.
Because I have the circlet of blasting, I have Moon Shadow, and I have Krellin's filter.
You forget you have that
don't-
weird
In
Oh,
all,
they hurt
technically the rain, sure.
That's not even by choice.
How many ways to put it on?
I mean, yeah, like, you
I'm
know,
surprised you're not hitting
3 months
hard
ago.
now.
Please go right now. Please let us get this figured out first, and then you can go and get
How about-
drunk if you really
How about
need
this?
Here, actually, here's a better question. Where's the skag?
Skag went with you. He's currently sitting in the room with you.
Okay, I was like, no one mentioned the skag the whole time.
Skag.
Stag.
to.
Stag.
It's now a skag.
Yeah, now it's a skag.
What, so you're saying we should sell the stag and then...
No, I did not say that. I was curious. Don't look at me that way. I didn't think at all whatsoever. I did not.
Horrible.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm staying honest. I know decisions and stuff from proper choices and
so
suits.
the rapier's 175.
Right, 175. The goggles are 400.
So we have a choice: either get the goggles or the rapier.
How much gold do you have?
111 right now.
We could get
You
both.
could buy it both.
We could buy both.
300.
Yeah, if you put in 300 and then he puts in 100 from wherever, all that's left is 175 from the other one. If you're trying to save money for better equipment, that's fine. But if you don't use your money, you're probably not going to be buying the. Because if you don't use your money, there's not enough to buy both
And honestly,
at that point.
this might
Yeah,
happen
that's
too.
what I'm saying. I'm trying to save.
We might just get a lot more money later. Like your 300 might just turn into 1,500 later, and you'll be like, I should have just bought the goggles that a long time ago.
Get my previous
We also get paid after we get the
You get paid like 15 gold. Your payment is not that much.
no.
Can I say that with my actual player to Randall? Because I know in fact we're not getting paid that much.
Oh, yeah.
Randall knows too, but he just also said it's
You're gonna get some money, but
like you're really that concerned about gear. It's don't get them, and wait a water gear.
Everything
That's
here is
true.
way
That-
too goddamn.
Oh hell yeah! Honestly, we just do that.
And here's the problem: they easily could be as expensive or more expensive than water.
make an intelligence check for whoever, because that'll for your appraisal skills.
I can't. I don't know shit about
What did you roll?
18. I don't know my
What did you roll on top of the bag?
I roll 15.
Why are you hiding your dice?
15.
There's a thing.
Are we just doing straight intelligence or
Yeah, just straight intelligence.
14?
14. These are generally the average cost of these items.
Yeah.
They're not overpriced by what they are.
No,
They're city.
The obsidian makes them cost more, but other than that, like
That's for
the
the
silver
rapier.
rapier normally is about 100, or the magic rapier is about 150 normally. The obsidian makes it 175. The goggles are 400 at base. Like they're not being overcharged. Based off of that roll, that's what you guys gonna understand.
And I have like something silver.
Oh yeah, I think you silvered a short sword.
So what?
You said you had something silver.
Yes, I have like.
Do you have it in your inventory?
I have 72 silver.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. That's worth 7 gold.
I have something silver.
Anyways,
It's money.
I mean, technically speaking, we could also see how much those assassin things are. If we'll buy
They're
it.
not gonna.
They're not gonna be already
You know what?
selling shit.
Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah. We tried selling. I tried selling some of my things to say they won't buy it. If anything, he just bought his daggers for 1 gold less, just because he wanted to get rid of his daggers.
I traded
not
mines.
even that.
It's not selling, I traded mines.
Well, if you traded, did you?
The assassin
bit on
contract
this guy's
strategies would be
Which
we need to
the
sell
one
him
who
to some
sold the knife, the daggers.
unsavory person.
On the guy that you're trying
Get
to
a decent price.
get shit from.
Wait, is it better? Is it?
No, I'm trying to speak. Like Jackie was trying to speak to
Okay.
you, and Randall's being rude.
So what are you saying?
Can you?
that was so mean.
Randall
that is your
responds
journey.
by,
God. That was so.
Suck it, princess. As Randall's sitting here doing that.
If Rex traded his daggers to get a lower price on something
By 1.
by 1, well, he asked for by 1, right, Rex?
Yeah.
You asked specifically for by 1.
Yeah, because I know the value actually of those daggers.
Okay. We don't know the value of these whatever contraptions I currently have. Did you get like a read on this guy's personality? Who is selling the stuff you want to buy?
It's very just a dignified old thing.
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Does he look like a guy who is interested in tinkering with shit?
No.
Okay, then no. We can't do that.
Actually, maybe yes.
We could try it. We could try trading in the contraptions I have to possibly get the rapier for a little bit less. Probably not the gobble, but the rapier maybe.
We can try. Why not?
I mean, I'll also point out, if we try to find a more unsavory corner in Waterdeep, we could probably sell them for more there.
You remember what happened in Baldur's Gate?
What regard?
To the throwing knife and
Who said you needed to come along?
Wait, look, this
Harvey.
In Waterdeep? That's where our journey ends with Harvey. Yes, that's where he wants to go.
Oh, well then, whatever.
What are you guys doing? Don't just look at me. It's like, you guys doing anything?
So what's the consensus?
I like Randall's idea. Waterdeep sounds like a better place to sell that thing to unsavory individuals, because here, this place is run by the government, and everyone's like, you have to find like a little secret black market here to sell something like that for a good price.
And speaking of that, he almost got caught.
What?
Because he's trying to mention like a black market to the.
I was trying to find a black market, but then I didn't notice the guy was a government official.
Idiot.
just it was a government official, idiot.
And you question why I didn't want to leave you alone to go walk around.
Yeah, I was trying to help the party, trying to find some good deal on items.
Good for you.
So then we.
You mentioned.
I mean, there's always the option of trying to go find one now.
There's that option.
If you really want to
Just
try
go
that,
talk around like, does
Well, what time
anyone
is
know
it?
where the black
It's
market
nighttime now.
We will have barely time to sleep.
It's new night as well. It just started. So
Still Twilight.
no,
Just
Twilight's usually like midnight ish.
So we don't have much time at all.
no, Twilight's like the typically referred to around as time of sunset.
Oh really? I mean, yeah, it's pretty close to that. It's after that. I mean, it's dark out. The city has like torch sconces that are lit in the passages now.
Twilight is usually in between dusk and sundown.
It's closer to dusk than it is.
So do you want to take the risk and actually go looking for
That's what
dust black market at this time of day? Right?
Also, I already
if you
did that
want
word
to,
too.
don't
It's
get
silence.
yourself caught.
Exactly. And then it's at nighttime. That's where the most suspicion is.
What were you saying?
I said where I keep that word silent.
So,
Keep it where it's
what is this
No.
rapier that you want to buy?
It's just a magic
Market,
rapier.
silent.
That's what I
the black market sound.
Don't you normally use like spells to do damage?
No, I use my rapier for damage. My silver rapier.
Wait, you have a silver rapier.
He does.
While this is going on, I'm gonna go check on Harvey.
Okay. Yeah. So you go over to the door, knocking.
doing that. I'm just imagining Ryder going like this.
The door opens when you go over to Harvey's. So you make it over to Harvey's. You knock on the door. A few moments pass. You can hear some rustling, and Bean opens the door, and it's dark inside.
You guys are about to sleep then?
Oh yeah.
Where's Harvey?
Looks over. You can see the pillow pile. Harvey's asleep on top of it. He's not in it. He's basically face down, just into the corner.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, at least you can sleep.
They look like they are enjoying their rest. Especially
The three.
the two that not feed, because the other two are sleeping in the bed.
So you're keeping watch feed?
Yeah. Just keeping watch, just for now, and then once midnight comes around, I'm waking up one of them, and I get a bed.
Okay. I'll come back and check on you guys again. Just make sure.
Okay.
Just checking on you guys and see if everything's good. Especially Harvey.
Fair enough. Well, when you're ready, just come back in. You and Randall's bed is still set up.
Okay.
Yeah, because the royal rooms have 2 beds each.
I'm so.
Anyways. Okay. Continuing on with your decision of heisting. Your second time of colluding.
Oh, about the
Which
heist.
would you rather have? Would you rather have Rex have the goggles, or you have the 1 point of extra damage right here?
What's this 1 point of extra damage you're talking
What is that one dancer you talking about?
You're slightly more sharp rapier.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I think about it, I can go to Waterdeep, use your guys' money to get this rapier enhanced. Because we only have a day here, and getting a weapon enhanced will take a few days.
I'll also point out there's a church at Bahamut in Waterdeep. I might be able to get you some help there in getting a better weapon, if that's your concern.
Yes, that'll be good.
Speaking of Water's Gate, or Water's Gate.
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep?
Water's Gate.
Sorry.
Water spear.
Did I just going all over?
Walder's Speargate.
Anyways.
Anyways. Speaking of
I
Waterdeep.
heard a weird rumor about being attacked.
You would have
Why?
been too.
Yeah, I know. I heard about it. Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
Randall literally turns to you and is shocked.
yeah. I heard Waterdeep was
Can you
attacked 2
back
days
up,
ago.
please? This is just a rumor I heard.
I didn't get any closer. I just turned it on.
I didn't hear much details, but
What's a caddis?
Attacked by who?
That's excuse me.
did we hear about it?
Let me double check what I wrote down.
Because I said we concentrate on the rumor so bad.
Yeah, I was gonna concentrate on Waterdeep. You're gonna concentrate on
The cave.
the ruined cave.
Yeah.
And then you
Attacked by the sparks.
the sparks. So the cult's basically, from what we know, the cult the dragon's at was.
Sparks.
No.
It's
Wrong
deep. It's deep.
It's not that deep. Okay, so anyways, yes.
Because I'm assuming you guys lived there before. You know, Sorcerers?
I did not. Oh, those two.
No, it's one of the bigger churches of Bahamut there. So,
I'm assuming it's not a normal thing then.
no. Especially if you said it's the
The
sparks.
city is not normally a typical thing.
Especially if it's the sparks, which we know is connected to the cult of dragons, which is worshipping Bahamut's arch enemy.
But her is not something major, her is like something minor though.
What's going off in a city is not minor, no matter who says it.
Yeah.
Was
That's also, have you not
in the
heard
city?
of
In the city or outside the city?
It said old buildings were blown up by minor explosions.
Old buildings.
The attack was not. The attack was not.
They were those
Children.
It was a small scale attack destroying old buildings with makeshift explosives. That.
Yeah. So it sounds like the cult is using the sparks to their advantage and making them attack, trying to gauge the defenses of Waterdeep.
How
So-
good is defenses of the Waterdeep?
Depends how many sharks you have.
I was expecting the Secures to say that. To be honest.
Depends if they attack by sea. But
Wait, Secures
For
saying you're
sharks.
leaving the room?
No.
normally pretty damn good, seeing as they have multiple major churches, not just Bob,
So that's all I heard from it.
and their own army, and a lot of adventures.
So I thought you guys would know because you guys live there. So just like that now.
It's more worrying for us going there.
Well, we're going.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about the city being able to defend itself. I'm more worried about what we're going to get involved in when we get there.
And also, before you guys take on the heist,
Wise.
They are not doing a heist.
I
I will murder anyone who attempts a heist.
heard that if you guys get captured by the government here, you guys be taken to
We already talked about the mine.
the mine.
Yeah, he mentioned the temple and either not coming back or screaming.
The ruins, not temple.
Whatever. Yeah.
Just put my head up. Ruins.
There was a temple at some point.
Probably.
Maybe there.
So, I'll just throw that out there. So, what you guys plan action to do now? Now you guys think carefully about the heist.
Okay, so we're gonna buy the rapier and then still heist.
Buy the rapier. While we're buying it, take the goggles.
I was just saying that.
Really? We've been living together for too long.
No, like I've been thinking about saying that since they started talking about the heist.
Ah.
I was like, why don't you just have someone buy the rapier while another person like steals the goggles?
Because I will not allow any form of stealing.
We knock you the fuck out.
I don't know how he's saying part of it.
Yes.
Also, Randall, you
Okay,
didn't
I'll
do this
tell
on
you
me. When I took your hat and put it on him.
I'll tell you this. That was one of our ideas.
Not you.
I also paid the
Buying
fucking
the rapier while grabbing the rest. That was one of our ideas. We have many ideas.
I don't know. Wait for him. I just want to give him the propeller
Are you
hat.
talking to Mason about it?
And Guilford.
Yeah,
You guys should have this conversation in person if you guys are in the same room. You're not gonna really be able to keep that kind of conversation in
Yeah.
it.
Oh, no, we're planning to talk about it some other point. We had plans to talk about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
It was gonna come up eventually.
Just saying, because you're not gonna have an
Actually-
actual conversation.
No, yeah, you can't do
And also, besides, I'm very curious how you guys plan on the heist.
Well, so far,
Oh, we got it covered.
we've decided if we're going to buy anything here, we're buying the goggles.
Yes.
Because he can just wait. And
Until we get the
I,
waters deep, and then I can just enhance my rapier there.
and
A silver
I
rapier would have more of effect than an obsidian as well.
Yeah.
Like, because silver rapiers affect lightning moves a lot more. Silver counts as like a magic weapon attack, so it can ignore effects or it's like immune to damage, bludgeoning, or piercing if it's not by a.
So what a +1.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying a silver doesn't have a magical effect. It just has the effect where it ignores that resistance.
It ignores magical events, and it does bonus damage.
Right, I know that. I'm just stating what a silver one does instead of just like a normal
Are
rapier.
you sure to go with that?
Moon Shadow does?
Yeah.
Moon Shadow ignores
I was about to say, I'll throw in 50 gold.
I already have, like I said, I can just get this enhanced. I can use that 50 gold to enhance it. And where we have more time.
Basically,
So we're not getting anything though.
If we're getting anything, it would be the goggles, but if not, then we don't get anything.
I can't help you get the gun.
Yeah, it's your decision now, since you're the one who wants the goggles. Do you really, really want it?
I'll be totally fine without it. It's not the first time I fight in the dark without seeing.
So nothing?
So you already.
Do we really might have to go with both? If we're not
You
gonna be
keep
amazing-
bringing it up. Are we getting
If we're
No,
buying the
I'll be
Who's
fine.
throwing
Yeah.
money for the goggles?
I can't.
No, you can't. Right? Will you throw anything for the goggles in?
20 gold.
That's something.
It sounded
It's
like
half my gold.
Yeah,
What's the goggles again?
400 exactly.
Oh, fuck. That's a lot.
Cool.
it's not a lot. You guys haven't even gotten to the magic items. They're like here's the thing. Potion of greater healing, 250 gold pieces.
Yeah, no. But it's, they get,
And that's a potion of greater healing. That's an extra 2d4 plus 2. Like that's it.
and there's still another thing about
Yeah. And that's just a greater potion of healing.
Put it at 50.
You're dropping it down by 50?
Well, I mean,
It's
okay.
You would
We don't have to worry about the goggles.
To be fair to Gopher, he earned all of that money himself.
Yeah.
So if anyone gets to keep all of his money, all of his gold, it's him. From my point of view.
You're blind, so it's fine.
But knowing Gopher, I probably
I
want
can-
to use
I
that
can see in the
gold
dark.
to buy him a drink.
I need better weapons too. So
That too. I thought you would go to the bar right now. So
What's the plan?
we're not doing anything then.
You don't want the goggles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine, I'll pass up the goggles.
Okay.
We literally just talked about wasting for forever or something. No,
So then we get the goggles.
So since you're not doing it, I want to hear your idea of the heist now.
Oh my god.
We're not heisted. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Okay.
Leave it at that.
So what's the plan? Is everyone going to sleep now, or are people
Alright,
Well,
like
I pull out my dagger. No heist. And
I'm gonna go sleep in the other room then.
I'm going
We have 4 rooms.
gonna grab a drink? Okay.
That's a good point. I didn't grab anything
too.
either.
I'm grabbing you. A
Me too. Gopher's just like first up. Drink me.
Well,
Yep, I first up.
You want
I'm
Want
going.
Dennis?
For what?
Drink.
Only if you're gonna buy.
No.
No.
Alright, so Zacchaeus, Gopher, and Ryder both go, all three of you go to the bar then?
Does Breck
Yes,
stop and be back to the room then?
I'm going back to the room.
Okay,
So you guys
go
are
to
sleeping
sleep.
with the deluxe room or the?
There's 2 deluxe rooms.
With
Yeah.
Harvey.
Yeah. They go to Harvey.
Where are you sleeping?
I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking.
We have not yet
Do you want
established
to
who's gonna be in
take
what
turns
room.
between the
Well,
two of us?
I asked and he just said there are 4 rooms.
You guys decided a while ago, and I don't remember it.
I don't
so
either. So.
If you didn't write it down, I'm not gonna remember it. Player decision. So
So, what do you say?
So how do you want to do this? Do you want us both to just sleep, or do you want to do us to do it in?
No, someone has to keep watch
prime
with
example.
the guards.
Make plans.
And then who do you want to go first?
Alright, we're gonna heist.
Rockers is no. Boulders, shears.
Roller, parchment, shears.
Boulders, shears.
Good to know.
I know, right? No, it's not rock paper scissors. It's.
Boulder, parchment, shears. That's what you just said.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I don't care. Do you want to sleep first, or do you want to watch first?
You won. You won.
I don't care. You
Oh my god, that was the purpose of fucking playing it!
Okay, I'll just go.
We're gonna play rock, paper, scissors. I won. I don't care. It's like fucking fantastic.
Thank you.
I'm assuming I was going to decide who wins and goes. But then as soon as I win, he goes, okay, you decide. I'm like,
That's what you decided.
I thought this was going to be like,
Okay, I'm going to sleep.
Wait,
Watch.
What does?
Anyways, moving on. You guys are going to drink.
Yeah.
One of you was fucking away.
Alright, so who's buying the drinks? Go first.
Alright, yeah, I'm buying the drinks.
Hi.
Alright, the woman comes by. She's just finished up putting in the mixing drinks and passing them to the patrons. The bar is still pretty packed. It being in the night now, people have finished up with jobs they were doing. A lot of people that were running open stores have come in. You've actually seen the dude that was selling the decanter of endless water sees the other one, shakes his head, goes back down to his drink. He drinks from his decanter of endless water as well. He does not do that because his shot was such a force it probably would have hurt him.
Like a water fountain?
He just like does it like a little cork. But there's plenty of drinks being made. You guys go to sit down, order your drinks.
Let's go to a table, guys.
Alright.
Hi.
I'm very curious of that.
So what are we drinking?
You want the good stuff, the tasty stuff, or the meh stuff?
Whatever he buys for us.
Well, you gave me a gold earlier, so you still have. She does like quick fingers in the air. About 8 drinks worth of stuff.
We'll take those 8 drinks.
Of what?
Of what?
Of,
It was
liquor?
the strong.
Yeah, beer.
The strong stuff is what you bought before, and that was the
I want to
silver.
say the strong stuff.
what?
Not
Oh,
for
yeah.
now, yes.
Alright, yeah, so not the strong stuff.
So tasty stuff.
The tasty stuff.
Tasty stuff. That one's also a silver. So,
Alright.
well, I'll be right back with your drinks then.
Alright.
A few moments come by. Yeah.
So guys, I still been thinking about the heist.
I'm down for the heist.
I am totally down for the
Well, I
heist.
thought the heist was still on.
Well, let's go for it. We need a plan.
Alright. So do we need a way to relieve suspicion, or do we not want to go that route?
We have a mouse. No, we have someone who can transform.
Okay, yeah, I feel like that's the safest way. Me too.
But that's
I
before we.
haven't been in there yet, so
That's,
if I do get caught, they won't recognize me, and I can sneak away.
I mean, they probably see us at the table right now.
The
Yeah.
3 of you roll stealth checks quick.
Okay.
Is that a group thing or
Just those 3.
10.
Can I ask? Where's
17.
where's drinks?
James is in the room. Jacqueline's in the room. What'd you say, Zakaris?
17.
So as you guys are currently talking, the barmaid, she comes back with her 8 drinks in hand. So what's this about a heist? She puts out the 8 drinks.
Oh, we're a caravan, and we're planning to steal from another member of our group.
Still a member of your group?
Yeah, we actually just came in town with a caravan, and I saw some stuff they had in there, and they had pretty nice stuff in there. Pretty sure they wanted us to do.
Arguing over a smaller rate. That's kind of a running joke that we steal it every once in a while.
Yeah.
Zakaris, make a deception check. With advantage because it's being helped by Ryder.
What, sorry?
Deception check?
With advantage.
With advantage.
Natural 20.
Oh,
baby! Yes. Well, wouldn't necessarily call that fun humor, but I mean, you guys do what you do.
We're traveling mercenaries. We need to do what we can for fun.
I suppose it's a long venture from Baldur's Gate, was it?
Yep, we're going to Waterdeep after tomorrow.
Very well. Well,
So,
here's your drinks. They're fine honeysuckle mead. So.
cheers, mates.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Very subtly. Okay.
Well, Jacqueline was actually going to try to pray.
Okay.
To try to have Carolyn look over the 3 who she very foolishly trusted to go by themselves to get drinks.
The 3 people that were discussing about the heist. Yeah.
And when they left, she's like, I'm like, should I go? Just
They'll be fine.
She prayed Carolyn to try to tell her what she should do. What I should do.
You just send your prayers, and you feel this presence of Corellin, especially through Moonshadow, but I mean, there's no direction or anything given. Stop.
Like so.
It's not an almighty being who can see into the future.
How are we going to steal the potatoes?
Well, so first we need to know where they are. So, yes, like Zakaris said, he can transform and figure out where it could be. It'll take some time.
Yes.
As a patron sneezes over the corner.
I'm pretty sure people at their caravan right now are sleeping, so at night.
What are you doing?
I'm rolling a d20. If it's above 10, I will leave the room in because my anxiety got the better of me.
Make an insight check instead. Because that's going to determine if you can see their intentions of you. It's not, because the feeling of my anxiety is a little bit more metagame than I would like. It would be an insight.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, how's a 21?
You easily can tell that they're probably up to something. Especially those three, because you never really saw Zacchaeus ever go to get a drink. He's always Ryder has gotten drinks, and Gopher, that's not even a question. But Zacchaeus has never gone to go get a drink.
And the first one to say it.
And the first one to say it.
So she's like, I have a bad feeling about this. Gets up and goes. She knows where Harvey is living, right?
Oh yeah.
She knocks on the door.
I'll go over.
No,
You went to that.
You were
Out of
asleep.
it.
Oh.
Randall,
What?
help me. They went to go get drinks.
Putting up air quotes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
Perception. Yeah, go ahead.
Wait. How low are you?
11, 10.
I'm saying it just so he can hear.
Yeah.
I shake you away.
They're not trying to be hidden or anything, so you can kind of see that because it's an open bar. So.
Guys,
I
guys.
shake you awake. They're gonna do
Careful.
this. We need to go.
Okay.
I
We're
wait
talking
to drag
about
him out.
So when we hit Water's Deep,
We had water.
Do you willingly let me wake you up and drag you out, Calvin?
I'm not gonna let you drag me out.
so
You're
just
not going with then?
No, I'm not going with you guys.
Okay, then it's just me. You can't go.
Okay. You and Randall and Jack.
So at Water's Deep, if I get this enhanced rapier, it'd be nice. I don't know what it could be, but it'd be nice. And we can probably find some, I don't know,
Jacqueline sits down and makes the resolve to not go to sleep tonight
Oh God.
and keep an eye on these three. Doesn't matter what they're talking about. She knows who she's dealing with at this point. Or I know who I'm dealing with at
Jacqueline
this
still
point.
fucked up? Or
No, she woke up from her.
I passed Jacqueline one of the 8 drinks.
Yeah, there's honey.
I know what you're talking about.
Don't worry, go for paid for it.
Ooh. Still know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, we're not
Giving
that.
you a drink.
We're all drinking here. It's,
We're having a friendly conversation about our trip.
When else can we drink like this at
You
night?
you three make deception checks. You two can make insight checks.
His deception is, yeah. I never roll well against Jordan's deception.
Zacchaeus, what's your deception?
19.
Yeah, so you got a dirty 20.
Yep.
He got like over a 20. Yeah, they're just here to drink.
I mean,
That's
they're only
what,
here to drink. We know what they're doing.
no, that's their purpose. Like that's what, like you especially, you weren't there when they decided to leave essentially. So what it was like, yeah, they're here to drink, and Jacqueline's paranoia brought you out here.
Her paranoia was just.
Not with what you rolled there.
Her paranoia was just.
This is
Are
paranoia.
they doing the?
You have no idea. They're there to drink.
It's the middle of the night, you were taken out of your room to go check on people because thinking they were going to do some crazy shit, they were just drinking. They were just drinking, having fun. Think about it that way.
Pretty much.
I'm just gonna say this. I don't give a flying fuck what I rolled. She's gonna hold on to her paranoia. I'm going to play my character.
That's
and hold
fine.
on
You
to
can
her
stay with your paranoia. If your paranoia keeps you up in the middle of the night, that's up to you, and you'll have a level of exhaustion tomorrow. That's up to you. That's
Okay.
yeah. If your paranoia does that,
If it
Randall
possibly
won't stay
keeps.
but yeah, you'll go to bed.
He believes that right now they aren't, but he says their paranoia is just because.
Paranoia is just doesn't mean that they're doing anything.
Correct.
So
That's not what Randall
If
thinks.
staying up and getting one level
He doesn't
of
think they're doing-
exhaustion.
He doesn't believe they're going to try to do anything. But he believes
it's
their
just
paranoia.
let them talk.
If staying up and getting one level of exhaustion keeps her comrades from going into Obsidian Mine, she'll do it.
You don't know if they're doing anything, but at the same time, it's your paranoia, so that's fine. If that affects it. You guys texting your conversation?
No, we're not doing that.
I'll order more drinks.
Okay.
Let's go
Wait,
for it.
well-
Since Jack was here, we need more drinks.
Well, how long has it been since we?
A few minutes.
Okay,
No one's
more
drinking.
drinks yet.
What do you mean no one's drinking? You two are not
No more
drinking. These
drinks.
guys are drinking.
I said yet.
I'll chug my drink and start drinking one of the other drinks.
Okay, you chugged your drink, and
Yeah.
you're
Alright, I'm going for it too.
chugging your drink.
Seriously,
Same
I'm just
as you
tired.
want.
haven't done this in
Something.
forever, taking a drink like this, especially with something that's not that watered out
I mean,
piece
if
of
they do
barrel
get
shit.
drunk and try something, I can't really do anything. But I can say that I was not a part of it.
No, it's gone. It was gone a long time ago.
Correct.
So what are you guys doing?
We're drinking.
We're drinking, talking about
Nothing out if you need to.
the trip to Waterdeep.
Yeah, we were just talking more
I
about
gotta
Trip to
go watch
Waterdeep.
Harvey. I go back and watch Harvey leaving.
Okay, so you just
Her in
leave.
charge of. I literally told her to knock them out if they.
You see, yeah, you're not suspicious of anything, unfortunately. Why is that?
I
I
still
need to
say
make
if
a
they
secret
do
roll
it,
for
try
you.
everything.
Okay. For what?
Constitution.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Only you and me know this.
Okay, cool. What's your con modifier?
Nothing.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
straight roll. Okay, I know what it is.
Okay. Ooh. Man, you guys know, whew, those girls are really hot. I'm tempted to go sneak in their room and, have some fun.
Talk about those new ladies that we just met.
Yeah, ooh, Sadie and Spacey, I think. Spacey, I like Sadie's personality, but Spacey, ooh.
I like a quiet one.
The quiet one's always
Yeah.
the kinky one in bed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Quiet one. Even though she was a little unorthodox, it's just,
Maybe I will go do that. Maybe I will go do that.
yeah.
I get up and I start wobbling. And I go out the door.
Out the door, or
The door.
The door.
So-
I'm gonna go and talk to them. Leaves the entire inn.
Ooh, where's their room again?
Yeah, you just hear Ryder outside just wobbling, slamming into the wall here and there, and just kind of calling out to Spacey!
Zacchaeus, you want to see if we can go see if he gets the action through their window?
I mean, yeah, obviously.
You two also know that Spacey and Sadie are in the inn, and he just left.
I gotta talk to Jacqueline first.
Alright, I'll leave the inn also before.
So you also leave. So it's just the two tieflings sitting at the table now.
Ooh, okay.
I stare at you. My eyes like white hot, whatever it is, burning into your soul. What?
How rude. I had something to say to you. I don't know if I should.
If it's about the heist, I don't want to hear it. If it's about anything else, go for it.
It's not. It's about question mark.
Is it future or nature?
Future.
Alright, go for it.
I'm probably not gonna be around forever. And
That hits me hard.
I'm worried about you.
I'm worried about you too. Because I require a tiefling
Oh, great.
Anyways, now okay. Joke, laughing done. Continue.
I get very serious.
Yeah, okay, I know.
It's just a turn.
Based off of my own beliefs and the way I was raised, in order for me to have a future with anyone, I require a tiefling male who does not do heists. I pause for dramatic effect. So, that being said, what say you to that? She's smiling wickedly.
Seductive.
I am playing against time.
Sure you are.
Legitimately. No. I sold my soul.
Okay.
Is that what gave you your abilities before?
Yeah.
What do you need to do now?
Will not fulfill what was required. So, I am playing against time.
You're on borrowed
won't be
time
here. Yep.
to
Won't be
do
around forever. I'm worried about all of you, especially.
Especially.
You especially.
Oh.
Why are you telling me this now?
I smile. So it's not a shock later on.
Why do you not think you will fulfill the deal you made?
Just scrolling to people.
I've ended someone's life who didn't deserve it, and I'm not doing that again.
I admire that.
That's bad.
I'm not even going to do an insight check.
You can see he's being pretty earnest.
We're not 20 stories.
Alright, thank you for telling me.
I stand up from the table, walk over to Jacqueline, put my hand on her shoulder, and I say, I love you.
He's behind me.
Yeah, he's got his arm on your shoulder.
And turn.
I stand up. I stand up. I look at Sorcerers in the eye. I hug him. And I say, I love you too.
Stop staring.
This is long.
It's like everybody stops
So I had something going on. So okay, during this incredibly heartfelt moment where you guys are essentially confessing your love to each other, the bar matron kind of comes by, slides alcohol further away from you guys. Doesn't say anything, just kind of slides them away. Most of the glasses are anyways empty because Gopher just kind of went through chugged them. But same with Ryder, he just chugged a bunch of them. But yeah, now you guys are just standing, hugging in the middle of the bar.
Sorcerers,
Yeah.
I will give you my honest word to look the other way if you want to heist.
Yes! Randall in the background. Yes. In the back of his mind, totally just unaware. God damn it.
One condition though. On one condition. From behind the counter, can she see the mace?
Oh yeah.
On one condition, you give me that mace.
Yes. I shrug and I say, I don't know anything about a heist, and I wink at her.
Oh.
You all realize Randall will turn you into the authorities.
Well,
I know.
do it. It's just
Nobody
knows anything else.
So while that was happening, can we go to me and
Okay, so we're gonna cover it because this is now just funny. I'm gonna just say it out loud. So now that you're kind of out of sight, you stopped your guise of being drunk and pretending to be drunk.
Yeah, okay. Gopher, good thing you followed me. I was hoping you would.
Yep.
Now, Asparagus. What is Asparagus?
I think he was having a quick little chat with Jack.
Do we expect him to be out here with us, you think?
He should be on his way very shortly.
Let's go let's wait for him here and then find somewhere to talk.
Alright.
But I wish I had a few more drinks, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the secret roll I did was my constitution, see if I got drunk or not.
Rolled a 16, so it was good.
Nice.
Now he's gonna roll a 2 on his stealth for the heist.
If I ever see any of these items,
Anyways,
So we're just talking about Waterdeep and then until Asparagus, if he shows up.
okay.
We're giving him We'll give him an hour. If he doesn't show up, we'll just call it off.
Well, Zacchaeus, you were leaving, so you were leaving the bar then?
I assume I see these two standing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's only been a few minutes, so they're not like miles and miles away.
Oh, okay, Asparagus is here.
Roll over to
Okay, so just quickly, Jacqueline, what are you doing?
What
Are you going back to the room?
No.
Okay, just gonna sit at the table, or what are you doing?
I wait until the right moment when they're about to end the heist, and then I will do something.
Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Okay, anyways, so what are you? So you three are now outside. It's dark. There's people walking up and down with torch sconces. You can see the track knots. Most of the patrons are completely gone. There's only a few stragglers here and there, probably leaving their recent inns or anything like that.
Did Jacqueline leave the table when you left, Asparagus? Since you're having.
She's still there as far as I know.
So should we worry about her then?
I don't think so.
I thought she was against the heist.
I can be quite persuasive.
Alright.
Alright.
Good job. So we need a plan then.
I know,
Alright.
So you can shapeshift. We can use that. You can turn into something small and grab the items. I can loan you my bag. I can grab you my bag, loan you my bag to put the stuff in, and then from there, we just have to think of how we're gonna execute that.
I say we use Jackal.
Will she be able to cooperate though? How we have to like trick her to use her if she wants, if we need her.
We just need her to distract the shopkeeper.
Like asking them what though? How we're gonna tell her? Oh, can you go ask him a few questions for us?
Actually,
That's not gonna work.
She thinks about what she was going. I think about what I'm going to do, and I realized that what I was thinking about probably not a great idea.
Was this darkness in the middle of the inn?
You guys live too long together.
I knew immediately what he was planning.
So, what I end up doing is sending a message to Ryder saying, "Tell me what I must do."
So a little twiddle of your fingers as you're just kind of drinking idly by. Just back of your mind, you hear what.
Okay, guys, she's in. So we need a plan. He just sent me a message.
Okay. Alright.
So.
Well, sounds like we're set. Well, not.
But okay,
set.
so okay. So should we have a distractor in keeper?
So there's a couple ways we could do this. Distraction, or we could either just steal it out of plain sight.
I'm not really good with my sleight of hand. I'll be real with you.
Yeah, me neither. I'm right there with you, brother.
So, I think an idea we could wait for closing, but we don't know like how late that would be.
This would be the perfect time to have the second level spell sleep.
Oh, yeah.
I have that.
Oh, you have that? All you need.
Do I have? Did I just?
I don't think you have it prepared.
No, I don't think.
Okay.
You would need to sleep to change it.
Yeah, I don't have it. Never mind.
Oh, damn.
So, like literally, all you need to do is make the shopkeeper go to sleep.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
We could have Jacqueline drink.
a tiefling and a dragonling, do they bond well? Asparagus?
I have no idea where the shot though.
Okay, I send her a message. Drink. You can drink with the shopkeeper. Try to get him wasted.
I send a message back. He's a shopkeeper. He's trying to keep up a business.
Towards the end of the shift.
He said he's. Oh, okay, I see. It is towards the end of the shift, and it is near the end of the day, so pretty much he gets to do what he wants, I guess, in a way.
I send him back a message. I've already tried that with one of the other people around here. They don't seem too keen on me.
I see that.
You convey the message? Alright. Okay, fair enough.
Asparagus, you have any ideas?
I mean, we could just send over.
Hold on, take a second, Peg. Take a second.
Be the fact that you figured out what that dial meant.
Hey, yeah, I figured out what that means now, because it does mean the left is the proper one. So again, sorry for the blip, but we're going to continue now that the microphone's plugged in and not using my computer audio. Hopefully the rest of that still is picked up. I'll have to figure that out when I'm doing editing.
Have fun with that.
Yay!
Alright,
I fucked myself. Moving on! Continue with what you're talking about now.
What plan?
I mean, at least there wasn't too much of importance.
I mean, that's true.
It was like the best part, though.
Yeah.
I think we need a distraction.
Easily
Big
summarized.
time.
But how we're going to pull off the distraction? Who's going to take the item?
I would say.
We have Jackal along the line now,
All right.
but they know her face.
Yeah, that's true.
Me and Asparagus have masks on still.
All right. Outside the game, who has higher stealth and sleight of hand, though?
Not me.
I have one in both.
I don't have any. I technically have one because I have Jack of all trades.
Pretty sure none of you have stealth.
Shit.
But I do have a knack of helping people sneak around.
And Zacchaeus has a spell.
Okay. All right. Well. Okay. All right. Back in the game. Okay.
So
You were saying.
how are we going to steal it? That's the main question. And it has to be three best two items. We can leave the rapier if we want.
Yeah.
We want the
No, we're
goggles.
gonna take it all. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna take everything.
Okay. Then
All right. He's right. We gotta go all in.
Yeah, all in or go home or jail. Right. So how are we going to do this?
So Jacqueline's in.
Who's gonna be the stealing one? Is it gonna be you go for it? Or is it gonna be Asparagus?
Since he's already doing like the covert stuff, I'll be the one stealing. Like he's gonna be figuring out where it is.
Okay. And then me and Jackal could find.
Fucking 6'8" dude stealing
We
shit.
can be a distraction of anything,
Okay.
but that's gonna be hard in the dead of night when there's no one really there.
Yeah. Big time.
The bar is still packed.
Oh.
We
Don't
could.
tell them that.
Well, they knew that when they went to go get drinks
We
before.
could rile up the bar, like start some bar songs, or
Yeah,
you know,
and that's what I was planning to do.
you know,
And then
yeah.
I can have Jackal dance like she did at the bath. From what I heard.
Yes. Yes.
Perfect.
Okay. I send a message. I send you that you want to dance to me singing as a distraction.
I send them back. Dance how,
Like you did at the bath. I heard.
including the nude.
No, maybe. If the situation calls.
Maybe.
I send them back. There's no situation that calls me to be nude in front of anyone who isn't Zacchaeus.
You would just do it in front of all of us in the bath.
Any strangers. And also,
I'm pretty sure Harvey and the three girls are strangers.
I send them. That was different. Things have changed.
Okay. So, should we have Asparagus go look quick and see what we can do?
Yeah, we will definitely
like
need.
what? Look for what though exactly?
We'll need maybe. Are the items locked up in any way? Are they gonna be locked up in any way when the
We-
shop closes, or?
Well, that's the thing. If we're gonna do it, well, we can't just do it in broad daylight.
Yeah, we can't.
We have to wait for the whole thing to close.
Yeah.
So if anything, we have to ask him when he closes and when he opens. That's an idea. We can ask him when he opens. We can buy stuff in the morning.
Yeah.
Say we want to buy stuff in the morning, maybe when we leave.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Jackal, we need you to ask the shopkeeper when he closes and opens, so we could ask. So we could
You're
ask.
thinking that to yourself. I haven't.
Yeah,
said
but
that.
Oh, yeah.
you have to wait until she responds to you.
I'm not hearing him reply back.
Okay, we need to be very like precise about this too. We can just say like we are planning to buy stuff in the morning before we leave, just so you know he doesn't think
Yes.
we are planning anything during the night.
That's true. Okay, well. Asparagus, we need some ideas. Help out, buddy.
I can sneak in. I'll look around the shop, see if the items are still out. If they're not, I'll see where they're locked up, and I'll see how we can get inside.
Okay. So we're just gonna wait out here then? Or should we go back in the bar?
We should go back into. Well, actually, we'll stay out here until Zacchaeus gets back, and then we'll come in as Not as a group.
Yeah, you'll come in with me over your shoulder.
Yeah.
And then you'll bring me to the table if anything.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's go for that. Go, Asparagus. Do your thing.
Alright.
Is anyone around, though, to see him transform?
Where you currently are standing, you're not necessarily. I mean, you make a perception check.
Okay.
There's the dice check. Okay, 19.
19. You're looking about. It doesn't look like anybody's necessarily paying attention to you.
Okay. Wait, quickly, Asparagus.
Yes.
Yeah. What?
He asked where the dice tray was, and I think you.
Oh yeah, I still have it.
Motherfucker!
Well, you threw it at me. You're like, I'm making a secret drunk stuff roll.
Alright, Asparagus, go for it.
Like, so I turn into a mouse.
Okay. You shape change into a mouse, just
Mascaras.
mouse Karis with a little bit of some red glowy eyes. Red over here.
Alright, go for it, buddy. You come back alive, I'll give you some cheese.
Yes.
I think we're
I stand up and wave.
Okay. He said he's awake.
What? What?
What'd you say?
I stand up on my back legs and I wave at him, and I run away.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Alright, Asparagus is doing the rest for now. You got this, Lynn.
Alright.
Alright, so I head to the shop.
Okay. So you start making your way back in as a mouse.
Is there any way underneath the front door as a mouse?
Yeah, the door, quote unquote door, is essentially just like a old Western style door.
Somebody.
So you can easily just kind of skirt underneath it.
Alright. Okay, so I will look around to see if the items are still there.
You can clear. Well, I mean, you're tiny. You're trying to look up. You can maybe see like a hint of the mace and stuff. But yeah, they probably are still left on the counter.
Shit. Okay, I'll look around first to see if there's anybody, like, immediately around here.
There's plenty of people inside this bar.
It's packed.
Yeah, it's pretty full.
Did
Well.
you mean in the shop? Or?
Well, the shop is only a part of the inn,
Yeah.
so it's right there.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like if the bar was where that wall is, right over there.
Okay.
Essential honeydew when you look at the mouse.
No.
That's a great look question.
Alright, is there, like, a back storage room that I can get into?
You can see that there's a door back there. Yeah.
I will squeeze underneath it.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Look at Magic? No, you're a mouse.
No, just a stealth check.
17, unless the mouse has bonuses.
I'd say it probably has a little bit of some bonus to stealth.
Since it's
Some tiny little bastard.
Okay.
We'll say you rolled what, a natural 17?
Lynn?
What was that, sorry?
Did you roll a natural 17?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd say a mouse probably has like a +4 to stealth.
Ooh.
Because of dex, and then they're probably
Yeah,
proficient
it's
in
a
it.
tiny mouse,
So,
yeah.
+2 probably. So yeah, so 21 for stealth. Yeah, you kind of just skirt underneath the door, nobody can really spot you.
Alright. What's in here?
You see a whole bunch of shrines to Tiamat.
You see the cultists. You just see Langer Drossen standing there.
Oh, mouse!
What?
Oh
God.
So when you enter, you can see that there's just a bunch of crates and a few flasks of or bottles of potions and stuff.
Sweet.
Is there anything that looks like it would be a place to lock items up?
Make a perception check.
Oh, mouse. That's hard. That's really hard.
14?
Looking around, it doesn't look like there's anything that locks. Looking up, though, you can see that this room has a lock on it. The
Okay.
door itself can be locked, apparently. It's currently not, but it could be. There's a small slot for it.
Okay. Okay, I will leave then and go back outside.
Okay, yeah, easily make back outside. You guys see Mouse Karis emerge
Oh.
once more.
I get the cheese ready. Not really cheese.
Make a perception check, actually.
Me?
Yes. Make a perception check. See if he spots Mouse Karis when he's trying to skirt in and skirt out.
Natural one.
Dirty 20.
Oh.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20,
Just
actually.
barely not.
Oh, really?
Because you got a 21?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Just barely you don't. You see like a glimpse of something just skirt by. about it.
I mean, why do I have to make a perception check?
Just in case you see mouse carrots.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay. So does he transform back then? Right away?
So yeah, what do you
I'll turn back into myself.
Woof.
In the middle of everybody?
No, we're outside with us.
Yeah, we're outside
Yeah.
still.
Okay. So what'd you find out?
Alright, so it doesn't look like there's any specific lockboxes for the stuff, just the one back room.
Okay, so we just walk in.
I don't know if we should just take them when they're out like that. It might not be ideal.
No,
We could wait until they're in the back room.
that's a good idea.
That is a good idea, but how are we going to get them all in the back? There's 3 of them. The innkeeper, his wife, and then the shopkeeper, and then we want to count the barkeepers.
You can keep the innkeeper's wife occupied.
I like your thinking.
And also, well, actually, you were gonna play the music, so, and we were gonna have Jacqueline be kind of like the entertainment also.
But yeah, but then everyone has to keep an eye on us. But then
I feel like, Zacchaeus, would you be able to do anything about them?
Distract them? I mean, I could try.
Try to get them in on the festive dancing music
But
thing?
then the items get stolen. How are we gonna like? They're gonna find out it got stolen, and then they're
that's
gonna like search everyone.
You're absolutely right.
I mean, unless you could put them in a magic bag right away, then I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who could search into it.
No, anyone can pull anything from it as long as they
They
think
think
about
about
it.
yeah. Never mind, then that won't work.
Okay.
If they get put into the back room, I could just take the bag inside with me, put them inside the bag.
He's right.
But then how are you gonna get the bag in there?
It transforms with me.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Any item that he holds when he transforms turns it morphs into him.
Okay, I like that. How many morphs do you have left?
How many? Yeah.
I've only got the one, so I'd have to take a short rest.
No, fuck! We should have brought the bag in first.
Best thing to do it in the morning, then when we get arrested.
You're right.
Short rest, not a long
Sure.
rest.
So we can rest for a little bit and then go.
And he only needs an hour for a short rest.
How long until the shop closes?
You don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's just go hang out on the inside for an hour.
They're
then.
currently still open, apparently.
Yeah.
And
Well,
everywhere else looks to be
So
closed,
okay, so that's
I
the plan.
say,
So
yeah.
we give Asparagus the bag. He goes inside, seals whatever's in there,
Yep.
and then that's it.
Whenever he's rested, he can just do it whenever, and we'll try to keep everyone else occupied.
All right. Game plan. Here, Asparagus, hang on to my bag. Then
he's gotta-
Since it won't look as weird.
You also got to give us some kind of signal if you can get it or not. If you got it or not.
Okay. If I get the stuff, no, regardless of what happens, I'll go upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Let's go. And then
Alright.
when you leave to go transform, I will start the distraction.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
I'll carry you on my shoulder.
Yep. Oof.
Alright, so what's going on here?
So.
Okay, so our plan is, I'm gonna get Asparagus my bag.
Okay.
And we're just gonna go rest at and drinking more.
Okay.
And then
Sit down with Jack.
yep, sitting down with Jacqueline. Now I'll pass when we get a short rest. When you can transform, we'll go back to the room. He'll transform in his room, come out and go with my bag, go into the back room and steal whatever you can back there.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Alright. So, Jacqueline, you're sitting there waiting.
Oh wait, hang on. There's one thing I want to discuss first. How you gonna grab the items and put it in your bag,
I can turn back.
and then you had to transform again?
Yeah, I can do it twice for a short rest.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was only once. I was like,
No,
okay.
that's why you used it now. You need to do short
Yeah,
rest
Mom.
a little bit.
Okay.
But, okay, Jacqueline, you're waiting. Waiting a while. And then you see Ryder, Zacchaeus, and Gopher all come in, and they just kind of sit down at your table.
Okay.
You guys are just
We'll chat away for a little bit.
idly chatting. Do you explain the plan to
Yeah,
Jacqueline?
yeah. We explained
Yep.
everything.
Hold on. Up. The second they sit down, I can just send a message to all of them at the same time, right?
I mean, technically it's only one per person, but I'll just say you can just
We have an
do
hour.
the same thing. It would take 18 seconds to give it to every single person.
We have an
Okay,
hour.
I say the same thing to everyone. It's like, you guys are gonna start when this place like closes down, right? You're not gonna do it while everyone's here?
I'm gonna say no. We're gonna do it when everyone's here. We're gonna do it after Asparagus gets a short rest, and we're just doing what we can.
Okay. Then I say to them again, wouldn't it be better to figure out when the shop closes for him to go to bed, and then you have no, I don't know, nothing in the way?
That's
Instead
right.
of
But we had
like
someone
almost guaranteeing you getting caught by making a distraction, someone possibly walking through the door. It's happened once already, and you know, obsidian minds.
Fair
You're
point.
right.
Did we already tell her the plan, right?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, 'cause she knows. I mean, you're not wrong, but someone has to ask them when the shop closes, right?
You just go up and be like, "Sir, by chance, when do you stop selling your wares for the day?" He will not think twice.
Right. You go ask them.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, so you just go up, ask.
Yeah.
Good sir, when does your procuring of items close?
Jacko does not sound like that.
I know. I'm just being facetious.
I go up to. I
Hey,
go up to
big
his counter.
boy.
No.
What?
I go up to his counter, or whatever, and just stand and just lean on it.
Yeah.
Just
Place your hands on it. Kind of place your hands.
Like, be like, "Hey, I had a quick question. Just curiosity.
Yes. Yes.
When do you close up shop for the day?"
Well, we are open pretty late. Most of the time I run the shop only, but obviously I need to sleep, so whenever I can sleep, I sleep. So that's probably in the next few hours, maybe.
All right.
Better part of about midnight.
Okay. I just have to make some plans, so I need to know when things are.
Understandable, understandable.
All right. I'm going to. Thank you.
Jacko, tell him we might go in the morning to buy stuff.
Okay.
We might come back in the morning to buy things, I guess. When do you open?
Well, I would probably open the better part of in the morning. The specific time is indistinguishable, but
Just whenever you can.
whenever I'm awake, yes.
Okay, so you go to sleep whenever you can go to sleep, and you wake up whenever you can wake. Okay.
Yeah,
That,
I mean-
normal. That's normal.
I'd rather get my 8 hours of beauty sleep, but beauty sleep.
Believe me, I know what beauty sleep is.
Let me song. Alright, so.
It's like, thank you for that.
Randall over there dreading everything. I've been looking at you constantly. You're like looking upwards, totally in disbelief. Your head's down, like I can't believe what the fuck's going on. I'm like looking over at you. You're just playing on your Switch.
Okay.
I mean, Randall might not be here much longer. They might all be in prison.
Maybe, never know. We'll figure
Okay,
it out.
well, I thank the man for his information. Hope, wish him a good night. And I just go back, message again, saying that it seems as if the shop will close in a little bit more than enough time for us to get a short rest.
Okay.
He said in the next couple hours whenever he can get sleep.
So then we'll wait. We'll wait till he walks out, and then Asparagus will keep an eye on him. Then follow him somehow in mouse form. I don't know how. Maybe go back to the room and you see him start packing up shop.
Yeah, that works.
All right. Sounds like a plan. So let's just, for now, enjoy ourselves.
Yep.
Sure. I know nothing of this.
I ordered more drinks.
Oh no, I sent you a message. And then I
Yeah,
just-
no, he's
Okay, whatever. Okay. So, order more drinks, Gopher.
All right, I'll order more drinks.
Actually, just give me water.
Okay. I'll get one water from the bartender and
Water's free.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, wait, no. Water comes in obsidian glass. It's actually 25 gold pieces.
Wow.
Fancy.
Trade.
Holy moly. And,
Imagine
so
that.
I'll get 3 glasses of the tasty stuff and then a water for...
That'll run you about 3 silver.
Alright. Well, I only have gold still, so I'll give you another gold piece.
Well, that'll be 7 more drinks in the future, I suppose.
Alright.
Alright.
Give me some
Cheers
hard shit.
to night.
Cheers!
Alright. Time skips.
Yep. So an hour passes. Zacchaeus, you get a short rest in.
Very good.
Well, everyone technically does. And
Recovery day.
yeah,
How many people are in the bar still?
that's what I'm rolling for. So there's about 4 other patrons inside the bar. It's slowed down substantially now that it's pretty much close to midnight. The husband and wife. The husband went to bed, and instead there was a. The wife is still awake. When the husband went to bed, there was like another room off to the side that when he opened, you can see there's a brief glimpse of like a set of stairs that go up. And down those stairs came another dragonborn of the same nature. Looks a bit younger.
Oh.
Not necessarily.
No, it's the sun.
Probably. He does look to probably be a son of sorts. Probably family-run business.
Huh. Where's he
I was
going?
gonna.
He goes in. He goes sits where the father was. So basically, he sits
the
at
shop?
the no, not at the
Oh.
shop, at the
Like
the podium.
Oh, okay.
The
Kind of like what like a kiosk would be.
yeah, basically the entryway.
Yeah.
The white dragonborn, the one with the glasses and everything, he starts putting things away.
Is all the
unlocks
items
the
still
thing.
there?
They are, but he's starting to pick them up and then go into the locker room. He unlocks it using his key.
I look at Asparagus and I nod.
And,
I nod back and I give a thumbs up and a thumbs down and then I do the wave.
yeah. And you start doing the Macarena. Anyways, after some time, he finishes putting away everything, locks it, puts the key in his side pouch, and then starts heading up the stairs. He goes to the same door that had the set of stairs, and then he goes up.
Oh, he sleeps here.
Apparently, when you were walking by this entirety of the city, it's kind of just now dawning on you, there's no homes. It's mostly just shops, and then people usually will, that also doubles as their home.
Okay.
Can we see which room he goes into?
No, there's just a set of stairs that go up, and he goes up the stairs out of sight.
Okay. I nod at Asparagus.
Alright. I get up. Hey, Jacqueline, would you like to come for a walk with me?
You guys gonna fuck?
Jacqueline, it's debating.
Thanks for a second. Few moments.
That delay.
Next time, Asparagus, you'll get it next time, buddy.
Damn it.
Go for it. I think I'm ready for another drink.
Alright, I order drink. Well, I'm
I'm gonna guess that over the course of this, you guys have been drinking your alcohol that you had essentially purchased, because otherwise you've just been sitting there for quite some time.
Talk about
Right.
Waterdeep.
Oh.
Talk about relationships.
Oh no!
Yeah.
What it was is that to Ryder I say no, and to Zacchaeus later I wink at him.
Oh, God.
Okay. Anyways, so Zacchaeus, Jacqueline, you guys exit the inn.
Exit the end.
Zacchaeus and
Where
Jacqueline.
are you guys going?
They're going for a walk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah, you guys exit the inn. You can see it's it's still pitch black out. The torchlight that is emanating from several of the different buildings and people that are carrying them are fairly bright.
Alright.
They're not necessarily giving you a whole lot of idle glances or anything.
I take a look around. Wait, no.
It's not you.
Yeah.
It's Zacchaeus and,
Yeah.
and Jacqueline.
Okay.
Zacchaeus,
What's up?
What's your plan now?
Oh, yes. Here, hold this, and I give her my staff.
Give her your what?
The staff,
The staff.
Nature's Grasp.
So now you're holding
Right.
staff.
Shalila.
Put it away.
Alright.
Like, okay.
Well,
No.
it's been fun. I turned into a mouse and I scamper inside.
Right in front of you to see a tiny mouse.
Is there any possible way that thaumaturgy can be focused on one person for a prolonged amount of time?
It only thaumaturgy, the sound stuff only lasts a minute.
Okay.
You pick a point. It's not you like pick a target. It's more like you pick a point that it would affect.
Okay.
Can I? Is it a thing that I can like muffle all sound in an area?
No, you can make something louder. Here, I'll get to the actual page here, but yeah, you can. Your voice booms up to 3 times loud as normal. You can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a certain point. That's about it. You can also alter the color of your eyes. That's the only thing. So it doesn't. Nothing will follow. You make an instantaneous sound, or you make yourself louder.
I just thought of something I could do, but I couldn't do it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna keep my eye on the door, see if Asparagus scurries in quickly. If he does.
Okay.
And then if I do I have to roll perception to see him?
Yeah. Roll perception. Zacchaeus, roll stealth. You have advantage because you're rolling for it.
Oh my god. 16.
I also got 16.
Okay, so you do see him.
And I do my finger. I do come here.
Okay. So Mouse Karis, you see Ryder twiddling his finger towards you. Doing the motion of come here.
Okay.
I hit my head on the table, look down on the ground.
Okay, hold on. What? What did you say, Zacchaeus?
I head over to him, I guess.
I hit my head under the table like this. And then I see him, I'll touch him, give him the blessing of the trickster.
Okay. You have a blessing of the trickster on you, so you have advantage on your stealth checks for the next minute.
And then I give the thumbs up. And then I do the Karina.
The Macarena.
The macaroon.
The macaroon. So what are you doing?
I give him a tiny thumbs up and then I run back to the bishop.
Did you give him your bag?
Yeah, he already
did?
had it.
Okay.
He had it before we walked in again.
Okay, got it. Just making sure.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said you had a 16 for stealth?
Yep.
I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the fucking sound of that, dude.
When is it?
It's the one. Okay, so you start making your way in there, and those at the table can see this. You see the boy that's behind the podium kind of like lean up, stands up, and he's just like looking. He sees Mouse Karis.
And I saw it, and then I get up.
Oh no, I was gonna say something.
Okay, yeah. What are you gonna do?
While this is happening, I was walking around the inn to see if there was a back door.
Okay. There is not.
There is not?
There's not a back door to it. There's only the front door.
Okay. Do I know the kind of the layout of this place?
Generally, yeah. So like your rooms, there's a hallway to the left. So when you enter, there's a hallway to the left that goes down that has about 5 different rooms on it, and then there's 5 more rooms that are just open to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
There's 4 tables set.
I'll be more specific. Do I know where the supply room is?
Yeah, you've seen it. It's over to the right. It's
Okay.
behind the bar, like in between a few shelves.
I will use thaumaturgy
Okay.
to make the sound of things falling
Okay.
in the storage room,
In the storage room. Okay. So
like a crash.
So like nearby you see like he kind of stands up and that, and you just go kind of while he's distracted, and just like glass falling, boxes
duck my head.
falling in the storage room.
And then I walked back.
Okay. Okay. So the sound. Okay. Roll. No, you wouldn't have. He's gonna roll. Oh, it's just sound. It's not really gonna roll. I'm gonna see if he's gonna get distracted. Okay. So after he stands up seeing the mouse, he kind of like starts to like lean over, starts to walk over towards it, and then all the crashing, glass falling, just chaos inside of the room. What the? What? He goes in. He's like tries to like peer against it. There's no other sound. The fuck? It's fucking locked.
Mouse is gone.
Yeah. He's totally. Well, like no, I'm gonna roll.
forget about
Okay,
those.
he's just like nice, but like, fuck. Damn it! What the hell's going on? And he goes up the stairs to go grab the key, basically.
Right.
This is where we start the festival. The
So Mouse Karis, what are you doing? You're going under the door?
I'm not. Where are you going to see Vargas?
Into the locked room.
Yeah, the supply room.
I will scamper inside and look around first.
Okay, looking around, you can see that there's it's dark. First of all, what are you doing?
No, I have an idea, but I'll do it later.
Okay, it's dark. There are several different like canisters that hold plenty of different things. There's a the mace you can actually exceptionally see because it's upright and it's like in a glass case.
Okay.
The bottles of potions and such are still up on the shelves. The magic weapon is off to the side, not really in a canister. The only thing that really looks packed is the mace.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
While he's just
In
deciding
there.
what to do, I'm gonna get up and I nodded those two at them. Well, I'm not sure. Is she in with us?
I was actually going on.
Okay. I'll nod at Gopher.
All right.
I go up to the Dragonborn lady.
Mm-hmm.
She's by herself now, right?
Yeah, she's just cleaning glassware.
I was like, you know, you're the most beautiful Dragonborn lady I ever met in my life.
Oh, boy.
She leans in, her eyebrows raised in like a very presumptuous manner. Oh, that's very kind of you.
Your eyes are so beautiful, and I'm just gonna keep going on and on complimenting her and telling her stories. So we're going back to asparagus.
Okay.
That's basically what I'm doing.
Okay, what are you doing, Jacqueline?
Okay, I'm going to send. Can I send a message to Zacchaeus?
Yeah, you can still understand
Okay.
it.
But what
I'm going to send him a message of when you get out, make sure you're still a mouse. I have an idea.
Yeah.
I will reply with okay.
Squeak.
Well, he's still talking. It's still
Okay, yeah, it's mine.
Okay. So just cause, are you being truthful or are you just being deceptive?
Deceptive.
Okay, make a deception check.
Oh, and also I will enter the bargain nonchalantly.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
28.
My God.
Necessarily didn't matter. It was more so to make sure to keep up the guys that you're not trying to do anything shifty. Doesn't get any notice of that. She rolls her eyes at most of the comments.
Yeah.
You do understand I'm very much so and happily married, correct? And she kind of just like flaunts her wedding ring on her finger, taps it.
Ah, yes, I can see why a beautiful Dragonborn lady would be married, and I'm
Just go sit down.
But wait,
okay.
I need to tell you
Okay,
more.
I was okay. Do I see?
You easily see
Okay.
this.
I walk up to Ryder, put my arms around him, give him a message of, "What are you doing? I have a plan," and be like, "Sorry, ma'am, my boyfriend is very presumptuous."
I send a message back saying it's going to be a
Well, you
distraction.
respond to it.
Yeah, it's a distraction for when the boy comes down that he will at least come and stop me for flirting with maybe his mom.
I send him a message
But
back.
before you do that,
Okay, what's up?
she leans back. Oh. Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh, where the fuck did man? There's that. I found that. With disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
With
Yeah.
disadvantage because I did the.
No. For a very different reason.
Okay. No, that's it's 10.
Your boyfriend, you said. I mean, you seem to be getting pretty friendly with that other tiefling individual. Maybe about a better part of an hour and a half ago.
Look, she's not my girlfriend.
He's my. Oh, I was gonna say something.
No. I don't know where she got that idea. I mean, well, I do know her, but no, I don't know why you even said that.
Oh,
I
good,
think she's been
thank
drinking
God.
as much as me, but unlike her, I can hold my liquor proudly.
I'm busy. Would you two please just leave me the hell alone?
Very well.
Thanks. And I just walk up and get away, and just walk away back to the table.
Alright, let's look at
I
it.
don't even know why you tried.
it was meant for a distraction.
Yeah.
Wasn't working because A, she doesn't care about
Brain
you.
rot.
Yeah.
Very
Uh,
uninterested.
regardless.
It was more when the sun came down.
I'm gonna miss it regardless of my character's sleep anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so, continue with asparagus, then while...
Yep. Okay. So, it's Zacharias, you're in here, and that's what you see.
Alright, I will turn back into a tiefling,
Okay. Bag in hand.
and I will start filling up the bag with everything valuable.
Okay, wow.
So, you stuff into the bag.
Oh, I actually write this down. I'll write it down.
I got a list that's in here.
Okay.
So there are 7 basic potions of healing.
I don't know where my pencil went.
Yep. So there's 7 potions of basic healing, 3 potions of greater healing, and the potion of climbing, those boots of striding and springing, the decanter, the goggles. There are 2 +1 daggers that look pretty shiny and mystical. The rapier that you've seen before. And apart from that, there's also 275 gold pieces. And let me roll for silver. 760 silver pieces.
Look at the gold we had none.
Isn't there the mace?
And then there's 1,600 copper pieces.
Okay.
Are you grabbing the mace as well? It's in the glass canister.
Is it locked? The container it's in?
You can go ahead and check. Everything that was just open to you, that's what you snatched in it initially.
Okay, I'll check the container.
It is locked.
Can the container be carried or moved?
No, it's fixated to essentially a podium. It's got like a glass door that's on the front of it, but that door is what's locked essentially.
Fuck. Okay. Is there something heavy and solid in the room?
Plenty of what you just stole was pretty heavy. Probably use like a blunt edge of like a dagger or something.
Could I attempt to open it even though I don't have tools to do so?
I mean, you can try. It's not gonna do you might threaten at breaking the entire canister and shattering the glass if you mess up too much.
That's what I was gonna do if I failed anyway, so no point in not trying.
Okay. So you just basically grab the sharp edge of a dagger and just stick it into it. Roll a dexterity check with disadvantage.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be so bad.
I'm scared now.
18.
Oh, with disadvantage?
Yeah, rolled a 19 and a 16.
Okay. So I'll tell you what ends up happening. You stick the edge of the blade into the lock, twist around a little bit. This is not working.
Oh.
However, you know that if you twist it just ever so slightly more, you're probably gonna break it, and break the container with it. Not high enough.
Well,
Right over here.
Max is beside himself.
He's so pissed.
Max is just beside
As a
himself.
player.
As a player, he's also pissed.
Oh.
I can see him. Can see him boiling over.
I might have to make.
Well, you'll have to. If they don't show it to you, you wouldn't know. So.
Well, here's the thing. If I ever see them.
Yep, I know. We're moving on, moving past it. So, Zacharias, what are you doing? You spent.
I promised her I'd get it, so I've got to get the mace.
Okay. By this time as well, the boy comes back down the stairs with the key.
Okay.
Wait, is that key to the storage room that he's in, or?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, you would know.
Oh fuck.
Hey, boy.
What? What?
Is that your mother?
Yes.
I see. Damn shame that she's married.
He's just like, not my fault, and he just goes. He's starting to go over to the. So Zacchaeus on the inside.
I said that loudly too.
I know.
Okay.
Zacchaeus on the inside. You hear Ryder talking to a boy. He just says, "Boy, is that your mother over there? It's mighty fine. It's a mighty shame that she's married." And you hear the jingling of a lock.
Okay. I'm gonna cast darkness in the room.
Okay, using your tiefling thing.
Yep.
Alright, so it's pitch black. To you, you can't even see the thing directly in front of you.
I smash it. I smash the case.
Okay. Easy enough. You just Max is just
Look at Jake. Look at Jake.
I don't think this is how you wanted to split the party.
I don't think this is how I wanted this entire session to be.
Hey, did we get the goggles too?
Half the party's
Everything
gonna
is
be
in
in
there.
jail.
Okay.
And the half's gonna be on the
Moving on.
caravan north.
It's just okay. So I'm gonna stand up because my foot's falling asleep. Okay, so Zacchaeus, you just like, okay, this isn't good. Clap your hands together very quietly, and the entire room just gets faded into black. I need to look up some spell quick. Very important. Very important is
Yeah, I leave in a half hour. How are we gonna do this?
yeah. Your important question is: does darkness go through the wall?
Yes.
Does it?
Pretty sure it's just a space. I don't actually know because I didn't read it, but
Because if so, this is going to change some stuff.
yeah.
Darkness. Magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within a range to fill a 50-foot radius sphere. For the duration, darkness spreads around corners. Creature with dark vision can't see through this.
So it's around corners.
So,
Yeah, it doesn't fade through then.
If it spreads around corners, then
It doesn't go
it
through.
wouldn't
Yeah,
go through
yeah, it wouldn't go
objects.
through.
Yeah, it wouldn't
But
go
it will, as soon as he opens the door, just spill
yeah,
out.
fume out of the room.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Okay, so yeah, Zacchaeus, you shatter the glass directly in front of you. When you do, there's this loud blaring sound. Everyone can hear it. It sounds like air horns going off, and just blaring loudly in the middle of this. The woman drops whatever she was doing, and she just rushes in. Open the door! Open the door! And
Don't do that.
What?
No. Never mind.
as she's shouting this, the boy unlocks it, and the entire room. The door opens and flooding out, because this is only like a 5-foot space.
Yeah.
Like this is not a big space.
Yeah.
This entire corner of the bar is done.
Everything beyond, because it's only 15-foot radius, it covers like half of the bar.
Are we in that half of the board?
No. You're on the other side. So you just see Black Boy fume out of the door.
Oh shit. We have
We need a plan B. We need a plan B.
We have this.
And you snatch up the mason and stuff it into the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I turn back into a mouse and I get the fuck out of there.
Just make a. Now here's the difficult part. You as a mouse also wouldn't be able to see.
But he knows the layout.
I mean, but
He
still.
may know the layout, doesn't know what's in front of him.
And what's my squish him?
True. But
And no one knows what we're going to be stepping on.
Okay. So you turn into a mouse and you turn around, pitch black. You just run forwards. Make a dexterity saving throw.
17.
With disadvantage because you're also blind.
Here's a question I just realized. Are the air horns loud enough to wake up us in the room?
Easily.
So, Harvey's room is now awake.
Everyone in the entire bar is awake.
Do they just hear a loud
Weapons
random
out.
fuck?
Shush. Zacchaeus?
With disadvantage, that was 14.
Okay. There's a brief moment where you feel a presence walking over you, but you just kind of duck out of the way of something. You're not necessarily sure what. And then your face slams into a wall.
shit.
Here's a question: how long does darkness last?
A while.
Shit.
Long enough for this to happen.
Does it last long enough for
It's
him
like an
to?
hour.
Does
It's either an hour or a minute. Regardless, it's plenty long.
So I was gonna say, is it long enough that he could be stuck in there as a mouse till he transforms back?
Well, no, not even remotely, because he can. It's 10 minutes. Yeah, no, because he can be a creature for like 4 hours. But yeah, so you run into a wall.
Can I figure out which wall, which side of the room this is, and try to just follow it out?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh man, he's a dumb thief too.
19.
You know that this is probably the bar that you like the countertop that he was selling things over. That you just ran into, because that was directly opposing the door. So it's open on either
Okay.
side.
I'll follow it around, I guess, until I get to the other side, and then I'll just sprint out of the building.
Okay.
Oh. I was going to actually start making mouse noises, and feel around on the floor.
So you start squeaking and feeling around on the ground. Well, you don't know that. It's just, okay, so
What
you're
are
just
you doing?
squeaking and feeling around on the ground.
Yep.
What are you doing
Okay.
down there?
Yeah, you're doing that.
You can't see me.
Yeah, you
No,
yeah, you
we're-
can. You're not in the
we're at the ball,
darkness.
we're
not in the darkness.
Yeah, you're not in the darkness.
Yeah.
We're not
I
in
thought
the-
it spilled out into.
It's spilled out into
Well,
half
we're
of
in the area
it.
where
You're on
we
the
have
other
it.
side.
Yeah.
So like half of it, if you were on the right side of the thing, near the bar, you have, or near the store, you
Oh,
would have been
I
sucked in.
thought where the whole thing was.
No. It doesn't wrap around the entire place. It's only a 15-foot radius. So from there, 5 foot out, 5 foot out, 5 foot out. That covered the podium and covered like the right side of the bar. You guys were sitting on the left, near the actual alcohol.
Okay.
All right. All right. I'm gonna say to these.
Do you still
these
do
guys-
that, or
No.
Oh, yeah.
okay? I
Okay.
figured as much.
I'm
I
gonna
thought
say
it
to these
was
guys.
completely dark.
I say,
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna say to these guys, we gotta act either as surprised
yeah,
as they
I
are,
am.
either as surprised as they are, or think that this is a threat and just get ready to fight. Just act like we have nothing's going on.
I mean,
I'm
you
just-
could
I'm
cast
just-
your own dark.
I'm just sitting there like, oh.
Yeah. All right. So we'll.
So
all,
you make a performance check.
Yeah, we'll act as surprised.
Well, what
as
are
they-
you doing, Jacqueline?
She will do what she normally does. Or I will do what I normally do in tense situations and just like put my hand on the shadow just in case.
Okay.
Because it is darkness.
Yeah, that one, make a deception check, because that one is different than trying to pretend like you're freaked out or like acting. It's you knowing what's happening but keeping a weapon at hand just to kind of show that you're preparing for something.
10.
Okay.
I'll be awake.
Yes.
Everyone's awake.
Harvey's freaking the fuck out.
Hurry! Quickly hide! I'm gonna go Randall, go check real quick.
I'm out the door.
Yeah. So
Wait, is he running that? Are you running that way?
yeah, he's running out the door.
I'm out the door running.
When he opens the door, oh no, you're down the hall, so you wouldn't see it.
I'm just screaming, fuck them.
You don't know what's happening. You just hear these blaring alarm. Blaring sound. You're not even sure it's an alarm. You're not sure. You're not sure. Anyways,
I know our group well enough to know we
Max,
get caught.
shush,
Max.
you didn't know.
Max,
I'm gonna
the more you
close the
keep
door.
saying that, the more that Randall will.
Moving on. Moving on. So, you guys are doing this after. Okay, so Zacchaeus, you left the entire inn.
Yep, stole a mouse and I'm running down the street.
Running down the street. Okay. Going down the street. No risks or anything out here. You see some people maybe like 300 feet down the road with torches.
Okay.
Is there anything that you do? Do you duck behind anywhere, or do you just stay as a mouse?
I'll tuck into a back alley or behind a stall or something, and I'll just sit there for a bit.
As a mouse?
Yeah.
Okay. After about 10 minutes, your darkness spell fades, and the alarm does end as well. Randall, you came out and saw a dome of darkness. During this time, you also saw the 3 individuals sitting at the. You saw Zacchaeus, or not Zacchaeus, Jacqueline. I pointed at Jacqueline and said Zacchaeus. I don't know why. Jacqueline, Gopher, and Ryder are sitting down, looking freaked out.
Jacqueline holding Moonshadow at her side. Is there anything you want to do before these 10 minutes passed? Randall.
Well, I come out and just go, what the fuck is going on?
You see a void of darkness in the corner. You hear a boy like shouting, like he's probably like 17, 16 or so, just shouting, I can't see anything, Mom! The mom dives into the void, not knowing what the fuck it is. You hear footsteps coming down the stairs of two individuals, one of which saying, somebody broke into my room. And the husband, I can't see anything either. As the stairs are on the other side of the door.
Fucking idiot.
The patrons that were also in it are also freaking out. One of them kind of falls out. He runs out of the inn. The two of them are still stopped. One of them's at the bar, passed out.
Why are we surprised about that? There's a guy passed out at the bar?
Yeah, not even waking up, totally unconscious.
Nice.
Dude, do we notice this guy just like, oh, there's a dude.
Yeah, you
Wow.
see him.
This guy. Cool. Go for he's your soulmate.
That fucking that beat the microphone for like
I go
15
put
seconds.
my arm around his shoulder, just drinking my.
Okay. After 10 minutes and nobody's doing anything,
I forgot on
I'm gonna start working. I guess I start working with the big.
yeah. So after
going on.
you turn the corner, you see a void, hearing about like 6 or 7 different voices. You dive into it.
Well, no, I have a rope.
You tie her up to a table, and then you just dive in.
Starts going around getting people to follow the rope back
Yeah,
out.
after, you start getting people out. It's still pitch black for you, but it's pretty easy because it's only like a 15-foot space. You get out the people, the void then falls, the alarm ends. The Dragonborn, like all 3 of them are just flummoxed. And then the white Dragonborn, he goes in. Everything is gone.
What was everything?
My entire stock, my money, my items, everything's gone.
Jacqueline, I am looking utterly confused. Like, genuinely
Yeah, because you
confused.
weren't expecting a void.
Yeah, I'm just, my eyes just.
I'm
Also, I wasn't expecting him to say everything is gone.
Even the rapier.
I turned because I assume they're the only people other than the dragons left.
No, there's the patrons that were
Yeah,
there, and the passed out dude. There's 2 other patrons and one of the passed out.
Yeah,
dude.
so
I turned
I've
to
moved by
everyone
that dude
other
passed
than the
out.
dragons who went through it and go, what the fuck happened?
We don't know.
I
We're just
have
drinking.
no idea.
The 2 patrons, we were drinking alcohol, and I thought I blacked out.
I thought I was.
And then I heard other people, which is weird. He goes over to his table and kind of sips on the alcohol still, and those 2 just sit back down.
Who's the 2?
The 2 other patrons, one's a human, one's an elven. They're just kind of sitting there drinking, passing on time, but they're totally just freaked out, just glancing everywhere. After they finish their glasses, they stand up and leave.
There was just all of a sudden an alarm, and then darkness.
Yeah, alarm. They open the door and then.
They both
They
just
did
go,
the same
there's
exact
There's
reaction.
just
darkness.
Literally
Arms
just
out-
happened.
pointing
the
their
same
arms out, just
fucking
darkness.
As you can see. Or not see.
So we're literally drinking. I don't know what we're
And
doing.
I thought.
technically, it's the truth.
Yeah.
They don't technically know where the darkness came from. That was not part of your plan, so that is
It was
truth.
not. It was
Yeah.
not.
That's why I said I'm looking genuinely confused.
I'll just peek out the door and just make sure everything's safe.
Yeah, you peek out, you can see those 4 at the table.
I will actually look around. Look around a bit? Do I see Rex peeking out?
Yeah, you saw Rex peeking
I
out.
will walk over towards him.
I
and
guess
be
I'm
like,
gonna start helping the one dragonborn and like look for clues or anything.
Okay, make an investigation check to see if you can find any clues of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I walk up to Rex and be like, how's Harvey?
14.
What do you think? He's freaking out right now. I
Yeah,
told him
you
to hide.
hear
Harvey! We don't know the safe yet.
I will send Harvey as soothing a message as I can of like, it's over now, the bad guys are gone, nothing is, go back to sleep, please.
Make a persuasion check. Against his own delusion.
What is that?
That is very true. That has never like gone well for us. 13.
13? Yeah, you beat his delusion.
Oh, wow.
Didn't roll very high for it, so. Didn't roll very high for his just crazy. You hear from behind you, Harvey's taking deep breaths, like basically hyperventilating, and then
Are you okay?
passes out. He's totally fine. He fell face first asleep.
Nice.
I was about to say, I'm gonna tell the guards, go check on Harvey real quick.
Yeah, those 3 guards are just kind of like looking at him.
Is he okay? What's going on here?
He's just sleeping. I think it was just a little bit too much, and he just went to bed.
I calmed him
I look
down.
at Jinx. Did you send him a message?
I calmed him down.
Yeah, you would have seen Jacqueline like do some like finger gestures and like speaking some arcane
I've tried
language.
doing this before and it's never worked this well. I won't argue with it, but yeah, nothing.
What the hell is going on?
Someone broke in.
What?
I don't. We were just jovially sitting at the table drinking beers. There was nothing to worry about. Apparently.
Nothing.
Except, well, from what we thought, and then whatever else happened. So, it's all over now. It's being looked at. You don't have to get involved. Just keep making sure Harvey is safe, and no one breaks into this room.
That's true.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you. Make sure everything's good. I'm gonna stay in here and make sure nothing else happens.
Make a perception check.
I want to make an insight.
To check if she's lying?
Yes.
Okay, make an insight. Roll persuasion or deception. And then don't tell me what it is, but just tell me the total.
$19.
19. What'd you roll? 16. Yeah, it seems like everything ended fine. Everything's now calming down, and they're figuring it out outside the room.
Okay then.
Okay.
Alright, slowly close the door.
Yeah. So, Zacchaeus, when you were outside as a mouse, the alarm continued to blare until, even though you traveled 30 feet further down, the alarm still was very loud, and then started to resonate downwards down the hallway. There were 3 guards that passed by you now, just sprinting, running past.
Wait, me?
Okay.
Zacchaeus.
Oh.
In your mouse form.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 3 guards that were at the end of the road in front of you when you ducked behind. They're now sprinting back past you.
We gotta take out the guards.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I will not follow them.
Okay. The rest of you that are outside in the inn, these once the alarm ends, there's a brief moment where after he's saying that everything's gone and Randall's in there investigating, 3 guards burst through the door and they're I was trying to figure out a way to implement that. I can't think of it right now. The 3 Drac Knights enter through the room. What's going on here?
A robbery, it looks like, apparently. I heard they say they took everything.
And he turns over to the 3 Dragonborn individuals that own the inn. Is this true? Apparently so. The other individual who's paying for part of our abode is apparently all of his possessions are gone. And they look inside. They see Randall, who's investigating.
Well, I'm investigating with the White Dragon.
Yeah, with the White Dragonborn, who also is going to make his own investigation. You are leading the investigation as he's rubbing his glasses because it got stuck in his eye.
Yeah, he was sleeping.
Yeah. Basically, the 3 Drac Knights, they enter the room and are questioning where everything was. they don't know any of the product, so they start questioning the man that was at the counter. Then he just explains what he had in there. Clearly says that everything is gone. Anything that was on the shelves is missing. The glass case was ripped open and destroyed, and that's what caused the alarm. But other than that, everything else is gone. Everything except the glass case. And it's not very useful now.
So how much do I get from investigating this
So,
with a 14?
With a 14 investigation.
Someone with a 14.
He rolled a 14 investigation.
Yeah, I get +6 and I rolled an 8.
Wow. So, I'm trying to think. How do you have a +6? Oh, your expertise is investigation?
Yep.
I was gonna say, because your intelligence is 0. So, okay. I'm trying to think of how this is gonna play out.
So I would assume I'd be able to at least tell where the darkness originated from.
Not necessarily. You know,
that's what we got.
roll an Arcana check to see if you know what the darkness was.
How much would I need that while I pull up my stat?
Well, you've not seen the spell cast before. This is the first time anyone's
Would a
used
base
dark.
16 be hot enough?
A what?
Basic
Base
16.
Yeah, I'd say that's enough. You know that darkness is.
Sick.
I'll look at the actual components of it. That's the Dungeon Master's Guide, not the Player's Handbook. It's a fairly commoner spell, more common than
19 total.
19 total. Yeah, you definitely know that it's a spell of the evocation class, and it was very clearly that, which essentially, you know that it's cast by typically arcane spellcasters, and that's I'm trying to think. 19. Yeah. You would also know that certain individuals just have an innate ability to casting it. With that in mind as well, it's evocation class, not necessarily too high of a difficulty to cast, and it's of arcane magic, essentially. I was gonna say we should have rolled wild magic, but it's tiefling, so he's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The bar also exploded. This is
Yeah,
huge
you
fireball
also know
hole.
that it's definitely it's an enveloping spell, very powerful. Typically not cast on oneself.
Yeah, I pretty much just I'm relaying everything I find to the guards.
Okay. So you explain the origin of the spell. They a lot of them just kind of look around. Okay, so we know that
They either have to cast it in there or just outside close enough that it seeped in.
you also would know that with that you would know that a creature casting it doesn't need to see the point that they choose. So they could have cast it from outside the door as well. As the range is 60 feet, easily they could have done it from outside the inn as well.
Pretty sure they can do it through walls, but I'm pretty sure they have to know the
Magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within range.
So in other words, like,
It-
with, so
Yeah,
in
like
other words, with my-
they don't have to see it, but they have to know the point exists.
Yeah, they didn't have to know the point exists. You would assume that they probably put it on in the room.
So for an example, like with my thaumaturgy thing that I did, I could have very easily just casted darkness in the room anyway, or instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all you really get from your investigation. There's no substance of anybody that was in there. You can see that what broke the glass is probably you can see that there was a dagger that was stabbing into the lock, and
I
that's
see
what
like a direction where they probably like hit.
It was a forward facing. What ended up happening is the as he was whatever was trying to open this, the dagger was placed inside the lock and turned in such a way it looked pretty rudimentary, trying to lockpick something with a dagger, because it's very evident it's a gaping hole in the lock's spot. It cracked the glass, and that's what shattered it. It wasn't like they stabbed the glass; they damaged the lock to a point of where it just shattered up the entire glass. What's everyone else doing at this point? Zacchaeus, you still hiding out as a mouse?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just sitting here waiting if I could leave or just if I should just stay.
Just waiting to see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're all just watching.
We can't really do anything in this situation but talk amongst ourselves. But
Fair enough.
If we go back to our rooms or like start walking around somewhere, it will look suspicious.
Yeah.
Fair.
So
I'm gonna stay very cautious.
Okay.
I can't tell.
No.
But yeah, Randall, that's what you gather from your investigation.
So I guess I just work with them until they don't need me.
Okay. The Drac Knights do their own personal investigation after you kind of like exit the room. Oh, that guy's smart. That guy's not. That guy's dumb. Wow. An 18, an 8, and a 2. Wow.
The guy with the
guys.
18s.
The one Drac Knight, you can see he's
He
looking at like
kind of wishes I come back.
yeah, there's like a moment where he's like looking at everything, and one of the Drac Knights picks up the piece of glass. And the guy's just leave the room. Go.
It's
The
late
other
at
guy
night.
was back.
I don't need your shit
You
today.
can hear you see the Drac Knight leaving with like a little bit of a cut down his hand, and he's just like
Oh my god.
he's kind of rubbing it.
I hear like a muttering from in the pocket.
You see the other one just like
back.
placing a hand, while the other one's just standing there doing nothing intentionally, just not gonna touch anything.
That one's
He doesn't
smart
turn
enough,
anything up
he
though.
knows
There's no evidence of anything that happened in here, other than what was in here is gone. You're not necessarily sure what was in here, other than what the guy said, but everything is gone. It looks like an empty room, other than a shelf and a broken glass vase, essentially.
I go back to my room.
Okay. Yeah.
Should we just head? Can we still sleep here, or?
The 3 Dragonborn that own the inn turned to you. Well, I would assume so. You didn't have anything to do with it.
No.
Saw you sitting here the entire time.
Just, okay. If you have questions, we'll be here till morning. But if we didn't really know anything, besides we know as much as you.
Jacqueline, or me, feeling slightly ever so sorry for the white guy. Will for the white Dragonborn.
He's pretty
sorry
tough for a white guy.
Will give all remaining silver to him. Be like, if this helps.
You put how much silver is it?
26.
Oh.
So
like
you
it's all I got, but you lost everything.
You can see he's
Yeah.
like he's distraught.
I
You
Yeah.
place the 26 silver. He kind of like glances at you, doesn't say anything.
it's all I got.
His mouth is just open.
Best of luck to you, my
Well,
friend.
Because
I
he's
know-
got his hand just like clasped over the.
I
rest
was
of
gonna buy that rapier with my friend's money, but I give him the 40 gold I have to. That's all I have.
The 40 gold. He looks at you. I guess I could start again, back from the beginning of selling a single potion and going from there.
Alright.
Ooh, actually, I still have a couple things that I could probably give him to try to sell.
I need some fresh air. I'm gonna go out. on a
I
walk.
will. She doesn't necessarily want to part with this one thing specifically, but I look at him. I pull out the 2 contraptions.
Okay.
And I'm like, and the perfume.
Okay.
And like these 3 things are probably the most valuable things that I have. If to help you out, if you can find somewhere to sell them.
You can see he's basically on like the verge of tears, essentially, as his entire livelihood is now just missing. Oh, that actually reminds me. I need to make an Arcana check for him. Actually, no, I don't, because you explained what the spell was. Yeah.
I'm going out for a walk.
Yeah. So you leave. He just looks at it. He doesn't say thank you. He's just
crying.
He's basically he's about to break down, emotionally and physically.
I'm not surprised.
I will leave these here. I will leave you to, and I will give my condolences.
I walk. Okay. When
And I will also go get fresh air.
Okay.
I'm still drinking.
He's sitting with the other two guys still
I'm
there.
sitting with that dude passed out.
Leave?
I'm sitting with that dude passed out. You know, just. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm gonna leave like 10.
I just need a deception from both of
That's
you
fine. I want to hear
with
this.
advantage because he
Yeah.
saw you when he put them in. But he's because of what ended up happening, he's going to be suspicious of everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
So what'd you roll?
20.
Okay.
30-20.
Okay.
Oh boy. Is it deception?
Deception
With
with advantage.
advantage. Oh, nat 20.
That was a natural 20.
Okay. Well, he only rolled a 10, so he just goes back looking. You see him consistently like closing the door, trying to reopen it to see if everything just shows up.
I want out.
Yeah. So go for you see those two leave.
Yep.
Okay, so when are we just gonna go to us walking out, or?
Well, you're just drinking, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you guys go back to sleep?
He said he went back to the room.
I'm being more cautious. Assume that.
Make a perception check. Just
Wait,
for a
did
second.
you come out?
No, he stayed in the room.
He peeked out.
He peeked out and then he closed it and he stayed inside.
I'm staying in drinks, so no suspicions. Yeah. But I'm also gonna be in like 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. We're once you leave, we'll probably call that segment, and then the next segment you'll just be gone for.
Okay. Alright, cool.
Which one you said?
Perception.
21.
Okay, yeah. You're just keeping a close eye out. You hear Randall knock on the door.
I cracked open. Who is it?
You can see Randall.
Me.
He just pops his head out.
It's me with the face of defeat.
Maybe not defeat, probably more so confusion
And concern.
and concern,
And a little
Sad,
bit
like,
of defeat.
sorrow for someone else losing.
In defeat.
Yeah,
Is there is a man I could not bring to justice.
yeah. You don't know who it is. There's no evidence.
I won't let you in.
Cut to us.
You won't let him in.
No, I was gonna say like what happened.
Explain
There
to
was
me.
a there was a thief. Yep. They could use magic.
So what the thief stole then? Since you're
Everything in the shop.
out. Yeah, I feel sorry for Gopher then. All the alcohol.
No. They didn't touch the bar. They only touched the shop in the corner.
Just the shop alone.
Just the shop alone.
What the heck they stole?
Yep. Everything.
Everything.
Did I find anything in there actually with my investigation?
Wait, what'd he say? What'd he say?
It's just a smiley face.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Wait.
Oh my god.
You monster.
You monster frisbee.
Wait till Zacharias gets a load of what Jacqueline has to say next.
Well, okay, so I'm sorry, that was just super funny. I had to
Yeah,
say it.
that was pretty funny.
But so he took everything. Just
Everything is out of there,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't know. Anyways,
yeah.
I mean, you do know he said everything, but
I investigated. Like I don't know if
you don't know who it was. You just know that the spell was cast by a spellcaster. That's the only way that it would have existed.
Money that's going
Anyways.
on the ground.
You three, Zacharias is a mouse, or Mouse Karis. You don't necessarily know where he is.
yeah, I'm looking around, and I'm just looking around until I find him.
Okay, when you exit, you two, you can see that there's a lot more guard patrolling right now. That, like, especially near this building. There's like people coming towards you right now, right as you exit. They're like, "Excuse me, where are you going at this time of night?"
I just staying out for some fresh air. There's hectic in there. I'm just trying to. I was drinking, and then thievery, and then blackness, and I don't know. If you want more answers, go ask the innkeepers.
Those two go inside. Gopher, you see two more Drac Knights enter the bar. They go over to the other five that are, or the other three that are over there. So now there's
Well,
five.
more like the one, but.
Well, there's three more in there. Regardless, so you two just stand out. You're looking for Zacharias. Is
Yeah.
After he gets interrogated, I guess, by those two guards, I will
cast message.
You now see that I have a fairly distressed look on my face. And I say, I know what it feels like to have my entire livelihood taken from me forcibly. Oh, and then I was like, why? Why did he? Why would they take everything that man had?
I don't know. I had the same thing. I got everything taken from me from the cultists. So.
Also, by the way, if you try to cast message, you need to know where he is for it to work.
We don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't going to cast.
Okay, just saying in case.
I am debating whether or not I want to hug Ryder in our time of
distress.
Yeah.
I just hope that thief doesn't come by anymore and stays away from us, because I don't want nothing else to come from this dragonborn family, I guess, or even
Nothing
us.
bad.
Or even,
From what the people inside said, he was renting the place alongside.
Yeah.
them. So it was a split operation.
Oh, okay.
I think I had enough air. Like I said, I hope whoever did this stays away. And I'm just gonna go back to sleep.
Zacchaeus, you also can hear this because you're a mouse in the corner.
I'm gonna touch his shoulder. We couldn't do anything about it.
Nothing could be done.
And I just go back in the room. And I just go into the standard room. I don't even feel like sleeping in the fancy room anymore. And just sleep.
Okay. So, Gopher, you see Ryder just walk into the other room.
Gopher, I'm heading to bed. If you want to, I'm going to be in the standard room.
Alright. As I just
Start
sip
chugging
away.
Hang on,
Sip
I'm going to
away
grab
at
one
it.
and just chug it, put it
Go.
down, and go back.
It tastes pretty nice. It's a honeysuckle sweet tea.
Yep.
Bittersweet. Bittersweet.
Sweet.
Yes.
I mean, that one especially has been sitting out for a better part of like 10 minutes. So it's just been sitting there festering. So Zacchaeus, what are you doing?
I'll head back to the inn.
Okay. What are you doing, Jacqueline?
Just looking around for a familiar mouse.
Okay. Just make a perception check, because he's not being stealthy, but it's a tiny mouse.
Because I have a few choice words for a mousy friend. Well, that is a 7.
You still see him. He's not being stealthy.
Oh.
It's depending on if
He's
found
walking
an
on.
actual water.
He's walking on his two legs.
You definitely see a stealthy mouse starting to go back inside the inn.
I thought like I would be in his path.
You are. I mean, he's starting to go down there.
Okay. I try to walk in front of him.
So Zacchaeus, a very large feminine figure, steps in front of you. You can very clearly see it's Jacqueline as she looks down at you. Unless you're trying to stealth by.
No. It's quiet on the street, right?
There's a lot of patrols out.
So I see him.
Yeah.
I bend over.
Okay.
And I pick him up.
Okay. So Jacqueline's now holding you, cusping you, like a small rodent.
I look you in the eyes and be like, if you dare transform right now, I will crush you. If you dare even try to transform, I will crush you in the palm of my hand. We're going back to the room. We will talk later. And I put him in my bag.
Okay, put him in your bag. Nah, you can breathe and everything.
And I nonchalantly walk back into the room, calming myself down as much as I
Okay. What room did you go into? The nice one.
can.
or
The
the
standard
So
one.
with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, Ryder, as you're starting to go to sleep, you hear the door open and see Jacqueline enter.
Okay. Okay, you're here.
Alright. Yeah, I feel like as soon
Yeah,
as
at this
I've had
point,
enough, then
yeah,
I'll
as soon as this point, you get so drunk that you go back to the richer room and you just face plant into the bed.
Boom.
It's like those like standing dives where they just hold out their arms.
Is it audible?
Yeah, it's audible when you're 6'8" self with your legs kind of peeking over the edge.
Okay. Are we going back? What are we doing?
Well, we can continue this thing, but he's got to go. So
Yeah.
Okay.
See you, Gopher.
Yeah, see you later, Gopher.
Well, bye. Okay, so in the
You're in the basic room, yeah.
okay, I see where Ryder's sleeping.
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay.
There's only one bed, so.
Okay.
No,
There's only one bed.
There's only one bed in the basic, 2 beds in the royals.
Okay, never mind. I'll just. You guys can have the bed. You can
No.
have
No, no, no,
You
no.
also don't know that he's with
Oh, yeah,
you.
I know.
No. I take the mouse out of the bag, put off like some covers, put the mouse down, and be like, "You sleep here tonight." Roll out my own bedroll on the opposite end of the room and go to sleep.
So wait, you put Zacchaeus.
I put Zacchaeus in his bed, be like, "You sleep here tonight." Go to the opposite end of the room and sleep.
So
I'm sorry you're not getting any pussy
essentially, a small mouse gets put into the bed, tucked in, just the blanket barely cusping over his little mousy half body.
Alright, hang
And,
on. I'm gonna get up first. You should transform back.
Get out of bed, back into the center of the room, and I turn back.
Okay.
Okay. And just hand me my bag. I'm just gonna keep it next to me.
Best I said.
You should.
Can I fit? Is it somehow? Can I fit the bag in my magic bag in my actual bag?
No.
Okay.
It's a fairly big satchel bag.
It's like a messenger.
Does it look like it's a magic bag? You just people know.
Not necessarily.
I'm gonna put my actual bag, my original
Your
bag.
normal bag
Yeah.
inside of it.
Yes.
The bag inside of a bag inside of a bag. Don't do that.
It doesn't. It can't have like.
I mean,
a
you
face
just
on
did
it.
it.
I allow you this one time.
Well, I mean, don't put like a magic bag inside a magic bag.
Oh.
You would know that.
Don't.
It will explode.
No, literally.
No, it rips a hole.
It rips a hole in fabric
fabric.
for space and time, and you get sucked into the
And
ethereal.
fabric. Like the bag.
Yeah.
It literally rips open a
destroys
hole
everything.
into the astral
Do I
plane.
know this?
Yes.
Okay,
You
I'm
would know
pretty sure
this.
anyone with a brain probably knows. Okay.
You've heard of bags of holding as just very common items for a lot of different venturing parties. There's probably been stories of individuals who have tried to put a bag of holding inside of another bag of, or another portable dimension, and everything dies, basically. They get sucked into the astral plane.
Well, if anyone has one, just in case. It'd be like, suicide option.
Suicide.
Okay, so we're all sleeping now.
Wait, is there anything else you wanted to do before you went to bed, Zacchaeus?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
play.
that's what the bag of holding looks like. It's got like a face in it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna pray to Drebber, like, let us have sleep dreams tonight, and
He gives you only nightmares.
and hopefully no bad shit happens.
Oh,
He
yeah.
only gives.
Dreb doesn't care.
Oh, yeah.
Dread might not.
No.
Yeah.
I will do a silent prayer to Corell and be like, I'm sorry.
Moonshine
So-
starts shaking violently.
So, as
I'm
you're
sorry for
praying
my
to
mistake.
Corellin for essentially forgiveness,
Basically,
Stealing.
for stealing,
Oh.
lying, doing a lot of things that she absolutely
I
despises.
understand.
There's a moment where Moonshadow gets burning hot, and
I understand your anger.
yeah,
She takes the
there's-
pain.
There's that moment of burning pain from the sheath, essentially, because it's the sheath that was for Moonshadow, strangely, and it grows like violently hot and then calms down, and yeah, that's her moment of prayer.
Okay.
I take your punishment as your
Forgiveness?
somewhat loyal servant.
Loyal till thievery.
Hey,
Right.
love, man.
So we're sleeping.
It's weird.
Yeah, so you guys get a nice long rest in.
And we wake up and we by morning. I'm pretty sure we don't get a good rest in because we probably went to bed super late.
Yeah, you got to bed at you wouldn't get a long rest in for sure. You only get about 4 hours or so. These two got their long rest in for Rex and Randall, because Randall exceptionally was also.
So basically, the four of us didn't get long rest.
Yeah, the four of you didn't get a long rest in. You got enough rest where you're not gonna get exhaustion, but you
Yeah.
didn't sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, that short rest.
All right.
Basically, yeah, it was just
I
a
mean,
period
we
of
were,
short
we were
rests.
full everything anyway.
We should get up and go and head to the spot.
Well, he got another short rest in, so his shape changes are back, but his darkness is still coming.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I mean, good.
So I'm assuming me and Rhiannon are outside waiting at the cart.
Well, this is a good time for us to pause for now,
That's
because
what I know.
yeah,
Alright.
this is a moment. So thank you guys for listening to Heist
Very-
Night, an
and-
episode completely dedicated to the heist. Apparently, it was 35 minutes of planning the heist, and then everything changed.
That's how D&D
That's
Heist
how
works.
Misrolled Adventures goes.
Exactly.
That's just D&D
Where we-
Heist in general.
Yeah, usually it's like we're gonna steal something. It's never just like we're gonna walk in, take it, and leave. It's
No.
always like there's a the
Something
Mace
has
of
to
Terror was definitely valuable enough to be kept in a secondary precautionary substance.
I'm sad.
Oh man, the shopkeeper's pretty sad.
Oh yeah.
I'm
out
almost the same thing as the shopkeeper.
He basically lost out on
Just wait
2,500
till
gold pieces of stuff.
Any of them pull out this equipment in front of me.
Well, they don't know your
yeah.
action, and you don't know what they did. So until
Yeah.
you see them, they don't know what you would do, and you wouldn't know that they did it until you see it.
There's a reason I said wait till they pull it out
Yep.
in front of me.
Nope, I gotcha. Anyways, thank you everyone for listening, and we'll get back to this after another brief 10 to 15 minute break.
Ciao.
See ya.